What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Back at it. Back to it. We just had Craigfacts. He went live about an hour ago, and there was some conversations about what's happening. And we got the audio of that. We're gonna play that. But this whole conflict, Corey and Anton Daniels, it really wakes you up to YouTube. It's these dudes come on YouTube and try to play tough. They walk around and they try to act like they some real street dudes. They some real guys. They really, really about that life. And they get exposed, and this is what you get now. Then you got legal, and they want to sue. They want to call the police, but they talk tough. They came on that. Corey went down there trying to bully those men. He went down there trying to impress Corey. He was trying his best to get his audience to look at him. He was trying to get down there with this, I don't care about this, and F, the Kanye West, F slavery, black people, or the reason, it's all Obama fault. And I got the answers. I got the answers. And I drive this and look at what's on my hip. All of that, man. And then he got his ass punked out. And of course, you got the enablers, all these people, and they're going to be in his circle because they want him to help them, with YouTube. But all these enablers are making excuses about it and trying to make it seem like he won or he challenged Corey and he did come outside and Corey wouldn't come outside. And everybody knows it would never been nothing out there. He had the security with him. Nothing would have happened. And then he would have been telling everybody lies about what happened. He couldn't do it. He got called out. The guy got right in his face. And he didn't expect that to happen. And he got embarrassed. He got embarrassed in front of that dude's whole audience. So all of this stuff he's been trying to sell people, like he this real dude, the Coogee sweater. You know what I'm saying? What kind of shit? The Coogee, the hip hop, the chronic on the wall, all of this stuff, like he really, really a real cool dude. He's a bitch nigga. All you got to do is look at him. Look at him, man. You got punked, man. You got punked. And Corey, right. And man, I'd be here all day digging through these live streams. Corey, exactly right. There ain't no coming back from this, brother. There ain't no coming back to this. Now, if you want to move to Idaho and be an ultra conservative and be with just white folks, or you want to move to the Black Hills of South Dakota and join the Klan, it's some coming back. You can live amongst the mountain men out there. But talking about you a nigga that's in Atlanta, you a nigga that's in LA. No, you not. And you know it. And you know that. And you know that you almost Anton, you almost become, what's that guy, Aiden Ross? Aiden Ross, he tried to do it. Aiden Ross walked around like he wasn't a real, a skateboard, little punk little kid. He walked around and he talked, and I think he went to No Jumper. And and I look, I'm gonna say his version of fakeness, okay? He hung out with Ack and DDG and he tried to get his people impression that he was really down, and he messed up. He got his ass extorted. You can say whatever you want, 100,000, that's extortion. He got his ass extorted, which showed you he ain't tough. He was running around there on his channel talking about the police. He was running down there, hey man, I've already notified you, because he ain't really about that. Now, the thing about it, the man can have a YouTube channel and he can make his money, but all of this tough talk where these dudes think that they can just dip out there and dip in, you can't do it. Corey, you showing everybody you can't do it. If you sue, you really showing people you can't do it. Your street cred is already being questioned, bro. People don't even believe the shit you saying. They don't even think you believe the shit you saying. But then you see these guys, they get on these panels and they try to buck and they try to talk like they some real hardcore gangsters, But just the fact that you're ultra, listen, not a conservative, an ultra conservative. See, for me, The fact that you're an ultra conservative, you just told me you're a coward. You were hurried. When you say that, I know you're a coward. And what is all of this political stance? What they got to do with anything? I could be a Republican today and a Democrat tomorrow and an independent on Wednesday. Who cares what political leanings you claim? But we get it. It's a money hustle. We get it. It's a money hustle. We get it. We get it. When you got punked out, man, that was going to happen anyhow. See, all of that bluster and all that fakeness, this was going to happen anyhow because you was trying to act like you was one of them niggas. You was trying to push that you really are one of those dudes. You had Mika on your arm. You flew in. You talking about, you're going to be there for a couple of days. It's what's up, what up. I like this chat. You went down there trying to get Corey's, like you did Mark Lamont Hill. You went down there trying to get Corey's audience. So you came. See, you knew he had to sell that persona of a tough guy because he wanted Corey's subscribers. He wanted them to see him and say, hey, man, let's check him out. So he's come down there extra tough. Yeah, man, And see, this the problem with the black man. Yeah, man. For real. And he showed the world he didn't really know nothing about guys like that because he said the SMD. As simple as that. You can't, them guys, they don't communicate like that. That's a big deal to them. The fact that you didn't understand why and all of the nuances of that. Oh, well, he said, I kiss white man's butt. Okay. Well, I'm going to say, well, you don't do that, right? You're a Detroit hardcore gangster. You wear the coochie sweater. You got the fancy cars. You got a bunch of women. When you see me, you're going to see a bunch of baddies. This is how I'm really living. I mean, now look, the people who support, they can believe whatever they want to believe. They can believe the moon is made of green cheese. But nah, man, I never believe that. I mean, you was just a YouTube dude. And sometimes, guess what? I listen to your content. You just a dude on YouTube. I didn't get this Coogee sweater. I was like, why is he wearing those big, why is he dressed up? I just, I didn't know this extra hood type. And you ran into Corey, and it's not even to say they're comedians. They're not even trying to say they some type of LA street niggas. They just some comedians. That's how they make their money. They have a lot of them in their audience, but they're not saying they're like that. And they ran you up out of there. They ran you up out of there, man. You've been going live and talking. Now you're talking about suing, man. Come on, listen, man. Look. If the question is, should you forego your right to sue? No, you shouldn't. You have the right to address your concerns. If it's a lawsuit, it's a lawsuit. But if you out here trying to be street, if you out here talking crazy about people, if you out here telling them the SMD, if you out here trying to be a gangster, no, you shouldn't sue, man, because that's the rules of engagement. You went down there. That's just the way it is, man. And yeah, so from that standpoint, and that's what I'm saying, most of these dudes, they say they nerds. These dudes ain't no nerds, man. These dudes squares. These dudes ain't like smart or no shit. Nerds are smart. When you say nerds, that's a Bill Gates. That's a nerd. Do you see Bill Gates acting like that? Do you see Bill Gates acting anything like these YouTube guys? These guys are some punks. They're cowards and they're squares. They're trying to push that they're tough guys. And the reason it always fails because it's not real. They have to sell it. They got to sell it. They got to go get a Coogee sweater. They got to go prove it. They got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no tough man. They got to do nothing because really ain't nobody going to fuck with them. Not like that. And I tell you this, whatever happened, he ain't going to be suing them. Now, you can make an argument. I'm not really trying to make that argument. You can make an argument if that's right or wrong because it might be considered wrong. We do have the right the rights to defend ourselves and stuff like that. I don't disagree with that. If you feel like someone has violated you or you know, but you doing this because you got punked out, man. You got punked out. You got punked out. You went all around YouTube. Nobody was buying it. You got punked out. You got punked out. You got punked out, man. And yeah, man, at your age in your 40s, that's really gotta hurt, man. That's really gotta hurt because what you was trying to sell that you this real street dude, all of that stuff, nobody was buying that stuff, man. That's why he punked you. He pretty much punked you because he knew that made him question you more. The more you would say things and contradict yourself, he knew. He said, this ain't no street dude. This ain't even no street dude. I'm going to get right in his motherfucking face. You ain't do nothing. You sat there. He right damn near put his privates. You damn near. Damn near. And that told everybody you ain't no street dude. Now you can sell that to these white dudes and Jason Whitley. Jason probably think you street. These, I said this dude ain't nothing but a black Charlie Kirk. That's all he is. Says a lot of provocative stuff. Unfortunately, rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. We certainly don't hope that happens to you, brother. We certainly don't, right, brother? We don't hope that happens to you. Unfortunately, Charlie Kirk is no longer with us, but he used to go and say a lot of, real racist, hateful stuff, and then fall back in the cut and start talking about the reaction. And what about what you said? Now let's talk about the reaction. And people have said that you went down there to Corey's platform trying to get that audience. You tagged Mark Lamont Hill. You did that. Mark Lamont Hill ain't never said he was no tough guy. You went down there, tried to boss up on him. Now look, man, I listened to your stuff. I listened to Mark Lamont Hill. I didn't even get that because I thought I missed something. I said, why is he picking on Mark Lamont Hill? Man, I'm telling you, I didn't get that. But I can't keep up with it all. I just thought I missed something. Because I said, that ain't Mark Lamont Hill don't move like that, do he? He don't get out here and get, does he? No, and actually he doesn't. And you know what? He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. You got caught, man. These guys have been trying to sell. They some tough dudes. They really, really about that life. These niggas is hoes. And you know what? Go ahead, bro. So you're a hoe, man. You know you gonna sue, man. That's how you move. You're square. And fuck all this. I'm mad about this nerd stuff. You niggas ain't no nerds. You dumbass niggas ain't no niggas about they nerds. Yo, dumbass ain't no nerd, bruh. You're a square. You're a mark. You're a chump. And if you really add it up, that's why they do all this whining and stuff and have all these issues with women. Ain't because you're a nerd, bro. It's because you're a square ball. That's why it is. And people believe, I don't know if it's true. They think you're an incel. All that stuff, they believe all that stuff is fake. The wife, all of that you're an incel. That's why you're so comfortable in them circles. That's why you're so comfortable on a panel with incels. Just sitting up there. Dudes with failed fucking marriages, bastard kids, just failures. And you went down there, man. You thought you was going to Mark Lamont Hill them, and it didn't happen, man. The man called you out. And you mad. You mad. You know you can't fight him. You the one talking that. You the one down there talking, fighting. You know you can't fight him, so what you going to do? You going to sue him. Okay. Do it in that Coogee sweater, man. Put your little Coogee sweater on and talk about you really one of them real ones, like you out the mud and all of that. Man, come on, wake up, bro. Wake up. Wake up. And this is, I want you guys to know, you get the YouTube channel, all this stuff. These guys, he's not no real tough guy. Man, to be honest with you, real tough guys really not on the internet. They have things to lose. They don't have no, how can they really be on the internet? Are you serious? They have a lot to lose, man. Them Rico, they have a lot. They can't do that. That's exposure. If you are someone who's really about that life, that means you're doing things. You don't have time to be public and talking a lot. What if you get on your channel, if you are really doing things and you associate with a bunch of people and you're doing things, what if you slip up and put that out? I'm not even saying you intentionally did. You slipped up and you put that out. And it turns out they get shut down because you want to be on YouTube, because you want to be on social media, you want to be on TikTok. You can't really do it like that, man. You just can't do it. That's why I know these dudes, these are not tough dudes. Now, they're tough to each other and they're tough to other people on YouTube, but they're not tough guys. And I'm glad Corey did it because this was a stream I needed to do anyhow. Another opportunity. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Corey. I mean, my fault, Anton. Thank you, Anton. I need to do the stream anyhow. Squares. These guys are not nerds, and give me nerd back. Give me the nerd. I ain't a nerd, but give me that label back. Nerds don't pretend to be tough. Show me the nerd who don't give me that TV show. That was some Urkel stuff. I don't know what that was. If you want to call him a nerd, go right ahead. He certainly wasn't pretending to be a tough guy. A nerd is your, what's it, Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs, the creator of Macintosh computer. Microsoft, Bill Gates, the software you're using right now. That's a nerd. Look at him, he's a nerd. Those are nerds. You got a bunch of dudes on YouTube who don't have fathers, and they're cowards, and they can't control their women. And just like you see with the passport bro thing, they try to do anything they can to try to pretend to be something that they're not. So I'm a passport bro, and they go overseas and they, harass and pay women and then pretend that they can do what they saw, Leroy back in that neighborhood do. You can't do it. You're not built like that. Okay. I'm gonna act like I'm gonna buy a Coogee sweater and I'm gonna act like I'm real tough. Until somebody fronts you and they're going to show that you're not real tough. They're going to see you're not about that life. We got this Craigfacts things. We finna get ready to put this in. He spoke on it for a moment. We're gonna discuss that. And it's offensive to me, man, because real motherfucking tough guys, I know them. They don't act like they ain't on YouTube. They don't have the time. And what's the point? They say, like, what? Get on there to do what? I know too much, man. I couldn't get on there. But to get on there to do what? See, I don't want to talk. I certainly don't want to talk about the shit, my business. I'm certainly not going to do that. These niggas come on YouTube and they try to get you to think they so gangster. They all want to be the Birdman. They all want to be him so bad. Does he have a channel? I don't think he has a channel. Now, he could come on social media and probably within 6 months have 1 million subs. And he's a rapper. He's a rapper. These dudes ain't no nerds, they squares. Square ball ass square ball ass niggas. That's a L7. That's what that is. That's a sucker. He's a mark. And this is why they have so much trouble. You always see one of them running around complaining because somebody done stood up to them, somebody done called them out. And they look stupid, man. And this whole suit thing, just telling you, these niggas they just own here. They not tough or none of that. They really, Anton don't even know anything. And the whole fact that he wants to call himself a nerd, that's a clout chase. He don't know the black community. He didn't know Corey. He didn't know how Corey ain't even no gangster or nothing like that. He didn't know how to talk to a man like Corey. And 90% of the people that's ever been on this YouTube and stuff, they know who they're talking to. When they walk about their community, they know how to talk to the pastor, and they know how to talk to the dude that's on the block. In a sense, they know how to communicate. He didn't know that. He could get on YouTube and talk about his money. Okay, what does that mean? You got more money than these niggas, and that's so symbolic of a man's character. Why is it so important for you to make people we're supposed to be. We know it's pretty obvious he's not a Christian, but why is that so important to you? Do you think would Jesus do that? Isn't that the test, the true test of a Christian? The true test is, hey, you want to know if somebody's a Christian or not? What would Jesus do? Simple as that. Would Jesus put on his gold chain and his Coogee sweater and brag about how he be with the bad bitches? These niggas clowns, bro. Bro, these niggas is clowns, man. They're clowns. They're clowns, man. They're clowns. I mean, it's like you would think they wouldn't even do. Why would they do? Why are you doing? Like, you grown, man. Why is it so important that you impress these 18, 20-year-old boys on YouTube? Like, are you serious, man? You really want to impress? Because that's the only one who's believing that. Nobody grown believe you, man. Ain't nobody standing next to you in no fight, man. You know what you remind me of, Anton? When I was young, I went to the movies, and I've told this story. People probably remember. When I was young, I think might have been 15. I went to the movies with me and 3 of my friends. And the movie wasn't but $1, $2 to get in. And the movie was almost a year old. And we went in there, and there was, it was half full, but at the top, it was a whole bunch of empty seats. So we sat in the top, sat down, watched the movie. There was a guy over there. There was a couple of guys over there, but there was one particular guy who was over there with a girl who went to the same school we went to. And whoo, yeah, she was looking great. And, he was on a date. And movie started, whatever. About 15 minutes into the movie, I heard a commotion behind me. It was some brothers. These dudes were street niggas. These were dudes from my neighborhood who be on the basketball courts, who be on the corner, who be running from the police. You know what I'm saying? When you 15 and 14 and 13, how you be playing, and all of a sudden you see niggas take off past you, and then you see the cops running. That was them. That was them. And they came in and they sat and was watching the movie, So they sat down in the back. And about 15 minutes later, you got to go talk to him. He got up and he needed to use the bathroom. He went to the bathroom. So one of them dudes, he saw him go to the bathroom. He just got up, man. I'm looking at him because I'm looking at the movie. I'm looking at him. He walked down there, leaned over in the seat and was like, hey, what's up? And I don't know exactly what he said, but he said something to her. And she looked at him. And, he sat down. He kept talking. That dude came out. Now this brother wasn't trying to be tough, but this brother came out and he looked at the dude sitting in his seat and he said, excuse me, we're on a date. And I was sitting there. That dude went off on him. It was better than the movie. It was better than the movie, man. He said, "What? I don't, and I'm not going to, get into that. But it was all just profanity-laced threats. He stood up. He put his finger in his chest. Now, he did it all in front of her. All in front of her. He was punking him. He was punking him. He was punking him out. Man, that was terrible, man. So, and that taught me a lesson, man. Don't get up. If you're on a date, don't get you. No, I'm joking. Anyhow, man, he punked the guy out, and the guy went to the guy sat there and went and sat like a seat behind, and that man cried. That man cried like a baby, man. And what that's really took me into this, look, there's some hard conversations, like women. Okay, look, what I mean? Maybe they all treat you great and all of that. Sometimes they don't necessarily treat you great. So that showed me a lot about, because I was like, damn. Like, you gonna just let the nigga? Yeah, she did. Yeah, she just sat there and let that nigga sit in the seat. And she continued to be courted. And she didn't say nothing. And they watched a good 40%, and that dude, they were talking the whole time, back and forth. It wasn't like he was just sitting there. You could see their heads move, and you could see that dude, his eyes, he was probably 14, 15. His eyes were running. And the dudes in the back, the dudes who came with him, oh, man, they were loud. They were laughing at dude. Oh, shit. Oh, God. And they were just it was just terrible, man. It was awful. It was awful. And I witnessed that, man. You know what? I'm going to book I got to go talk to somebody, man, because that memory, that was some of the worst. That was horrific. I'm just a little kid, man. Well, watch the movie. See nobody get punked out. That man got punked out. He took his girl, and then the dude sat there and cried. And then when the movie was over, dude got up, grabbed his nuts, and walked on out with them other dudes. And she got up, and dude was looking at her, and I don't know, because I didn't follow them out like that. I was, old school. I watched the movie again. I stayed there again. Now, come on, man. That's how you guys. Anyhow, they walked out. I don't know if he took her home. I don't think she didn't say nothing to him. She had her head down. Now, them dudes, they didn't have cars. They didn't have cars. I knew them dudes. Them dudes, they walked everywhere. I'd be in class, man, look out the window, see them dudes walking to the mall. Them dudes didn't have no cars. People didn't have no cars. They had no money either. So those are tough guys, man. They dropped out of school. They ain't on no damn YouTube channel. That's a tough guy. You come on YouTubes and these fucking squares because they can't get women, because they don't have a father at home. They think that they're tough guys. Welcome to YouTube, man. Now we got the video. I want you to check this video out. Wow, look at that. We got to show this video. Hold up. We got Craigfacts. He's talking. And I want you guys to sit back and listen to what he's saying, okay? I want you to fairly listen to what he's saying, because he's basically telling you, nobody's trying to do nothing to anybody, but damn, you the one, if you want to start a fight. He came down there to that man's platform trying to take his subscribers. So he was over the top. He walked in with Mika. He wanted Mika to be up there so he could send a signal to the subscribers. Look at how I move. I got my I'm a gangster, man. This YouTube shit, I do a little bit of that, but I'm a gangster. And he's not. Ain't nothing gangster about him. Hold up, let me get this down. Fair use. This is Craigfacts show. Craig has a movie or a special. Let me go. Somebody go get that link off Craigfacts' page. We're going to post that link. But in the meantime, look, check this out. Fair use, fair use. This is Craigfacts talking about that situation.
This ad hominem strategy of trying to take everybody's focus off the initial argument that you are subservient to white man and will publicly speak ill of a black man before you speak ill of a white man is true. Let's stick to the facts and the argument. Now you're going in deep waters because you think niggas give a fuck about court. So what? Who cares? And bring it.
Do not bring it.
I mean, shit, I ain't got nothing to, hey, at the end of the day, people who try to destroy you never fucked with you in the first place. How can an alien invader be given the respect to somebody who's indigenous to this culture? AD and all these other weirdo niggas, these niggas ain't comedians. They don't know about our culture, what it took for us to get here. They are simply trying to reach into the culture and pull whatever they can out of it to use to their benefit. You know what I'm saying? It's like with this new thing with the whole little girl situation, like, so let me get this straight. So you can kick off a war with a nigga. You can disrespect the man. You can be disingenuous. You can lie. And then you want to also try to control the rules of engagement. You can't fire on me and then go to a crowd of people and be like, look how he's responding to me disrespecting him. That's not right. Nah, that ain't how it works. When people go to war, they drop bombs and whoever dies, dies.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people be setting traps, bro.
Right.
And traps are designed for you to fall into them. You know what I'm saying? Part of the trap is to get you to go into the trap. That's why mouse traps got the cheese on it. So that the mouse will go to it and then get fucked off. That's how traps work.
Constitution gives us the freedom of speech. Now, YouTube, Facebook, they got their own laws as far as what you...
Yeah, and he's right. He's right. You can't dispute it. You get into, look, the rules of engagement. Listen, we do live, but I'm saying this because we do live under a system of laws. We do. We are governed by laws, okay? So if I go into a restaurant and I get into a dispute with a customer, I'm sitting down, I'm eating, the customer is eating, you pick a subject, we don't agree, we start yelling. Well, we can only go so far with that. But if I'm the aggressor, which Anton, he was, and I get my ass whooped, what it's like, how is it that I got a right to sue? Now, guess what? I do have a right to sue. But I was the aggressor. I was the aggressor. But yeah, I have a right to sue. He has a right to sue too. But look, if you want to get into that world, there ain't no suing. There ain't no snitching. There's rules in that world. Anton got into that world when he went to that studio because he thought he was going to be able to impress the people who listen to 5150, and they's going to identify him like he's some off the corner, out the mud, hardcore Detroit nigga. And he fuck with baddies. And he got a bag of money. And he got his ass called out. And he's mad. He's still, woo, man. It show you too, man. You know what, bro? I don't think I want to ever be like rich like that because my ego, bro. Ooh, man, that shit must have hurt, bro. Look at that man still mad. That man talking about he gonna sue now. That man talking about, oh, nigga, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue. Oh, you gotta believe me, man. I'm a real, hey, man, I'm just as gangster as you. Corey, and they say we're comedians. But we're men, but we're comedians. We ain't where you getting that we claim to be. Well, then I'm gonna sue. You know what? I'm gonna watch you. Oh, you made a mistake. I'm suing you. I'm suing you. Ain't that sad, man? And it's so typical. This is typical with YouTube. These clowns, they ain't never had no money. They ain't never had no money. They find themselves to social media. They catch a wave. They start making money. They start puffing their fucking chest out. Clown show, man. And dudes who really live that life, they see it. They see right through it. They see right through it. And this is more this would be more, that's more Anton speed right there. I in the cell. These dudes ain't no real street dudes, man. They pussies. And when you bust them up, they go run to the police. They'll come in, they'll start stuff. They'll be the loudest nigga at the party. You guys know them, they the loudest nigga. You know, y'all having a party. Hey, man, give me the mic, man. Let me flow over there. Yeah, I feel it. Put that beat on, yeah. They say, man, why are you talking so loud? Why are you doing that? You know, and then they get their ass whipped. Well, see, where I'm from, there ain't no suing. So it's called shooting. They don't call it suing. They call it shoot. Ain't no suing. That's what that's called. But I guess that's the legal thing to do, man. And these men, they didn't do nothing wrong. It's so sad for black men. The men didn't do nothing wrong, man. If you guys know, if you know you can't take it, don't dish it out. If you know you can't take it, don't dish it out. It's as simple as that. But that's the game we live in. That's the world we live in, man. And people believe Corey wants to be a white man. He says if you look at him, that's why he say won't criticize white men. Does he want to be a white man? Because that is their lane. Now I'm gonna say this again, because I don't want you guys to think I'm saying something. You have every right to exercise your rights. So black, pink, whatever, you can sue. Now, I'm not saying black men can't. I'm saying, well, should he in this situation? I would say no. But this tends to be more in the white community. And we know he's an ultra conservative. And we know he's extra hard, which is in the bizarro land, right? Like Obama, he was president, right? He did 8 years. He's out. He's married, still married. Kids are grown. Because he don't like his politics, he thinks that means you ain't supposed to like him. I'm like, yo, man, I don't care no more about Obama than I do Trump. Both of them president. But why? Because he's black? So I'm supposed to judge him harshly because he's black? And then people wonder how can he, because he's not thinking like that conversation coming from a black man is supposed to make you scratch your head. Because you be like, well, wait a minute, why? So you think I should be racist? But you listening to all this hip hop music and you want to be everything the rappers do, you want to be like the rappers. But then this is the age of social media, man. This is how you get your bag up, get your clout up, get your money up, get your money up. And we're going to continue this right here. Fair use, fair use.
You can say and how you can say it. But don't put your family in a line of fire and then play victim. You know exactly what we do out here. We speak what the fuck we feel. So the fact that you try to booby trap my freedom of speech so you can take advantage of it, it's like, bro, you ain't the only person with paper. You can get lawyers. Niggas got money to fight that.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? So let's stick to the script. The homie raised the stakes.
Yeah.
Now, the difference between rich dudes and poor dudes is rich dudes can fight things in court. So if you ain't got the money to go to war with somebody that got bread, it's best you shut your mouth. But this is a case where two dudes got the bread.
Mm-hmm.
But that reputation shit, that trying to snatch somebody's reputation, that's the manipulation part.
Mm-hmm.
That's
sucker nigga shit. No, they do that in the streets. That's suckers do that. Suckers do shit like that. They put out lies and stuff. They call each other snitches when they're not snitches. They'll do that. You get his girl, he start lying on your name. They'll do that. He said, why would he criticize a white man when he isn't white? He said, why would he criticize a white man when he isn't white? Marquand Bowie. You criticize your race because your race matters to you. But we're all Americans though, right, brother? Is that the way it is? I didn't know. So we all just separated by race like that? I didn't know that. I thought Trump was the president of all America. In Puerto Rico, the territory, Trump's the president. Just you go to Puerto Rico and you say, who's the top dog here? They'll say President Trump. But hold on. See, this dude is classic, right? He wants black people to think in a controlled way. He don't want them to think that they're Americans. He wants them to think they're black, and the only thing they have for their identity is a NBA YoungBoy or some type of hip hop. Ain't that stupid, man? Why would he criticize a white man when he isn't white? Well, why does Sean Hannity do it? Why does Glenn Beck do it? Why did Rush Limbaugh do it? Did you say that to them? Do you know this right here, Marquand? If you ever say anything to a black person, if you ever create some type of rule that doesn't apply to a white person, do you know you're actually advocating racism? Did you know that? That's a form of discrimination. Why? Sean Hannity, not Nick, but Glenn Beck, Sean Hannity, Mark Levin, Megyn Kelly. I've never heard them say they're only going to criticize white people. But they had a freedom to criticize who they want because it's their judgment, right? So how come black people can't do that, you dumb nigga? And see, that's why we can't go nowhere, because the nigga, look at this clown. Whew, this guy, bro, these guys. Go buy you a Koji sweater. You need a Koji sweater to go with that. Didn't make that comment. Here we go. We got the trolls in here. Get rid of him. Here we go.
Real. If you standing on a real principle, stick to your principles. This ad hominem strategy of trying to take everybody's focus off the initial argument that you are subservient to white man and will publicly speak ill of a black man before you speak ill of a white man is true.
That's fast becoming one of the best comments on the fallout of this, that he's saying that over and over again, because see, this is going to hurt Anton as far as his Fox News contributions. It's going to be harder for him to do it because he's being questioned. And it's about being fair. He's not looking fair if he won't criticize white men. And he's not making you look fair, Jason Whitlock. He's not. If you're not fair, see, that's the thing. If you're not fair, why listen to you? If you one way, okay. You can be one way, but you can't turn around and ask people. And that's what he tried to do with Corey Holcomb's show. See, Corey, he knows what he is. He knows what he is. He wanted to get in. He wanted to infect your platform like a disease. That's what he wanted to do. That's what he wanted to do. Unfortunately, he didn't. He wasn't even man enough to do the show. He bitched up so quick you had to put him out of there. That's nothing but foolishness with all the negative aesthetics of that are anti-Christian. Somebody who cloaks themselves in the Bible spits poison at the black community, then rejoices in all of the vices that he's supposed to be against. A typical fake YouTube tough guy who got his ass called out. And I appreciated YouTube. I appreciated fake tough guy. Thank you for the money you've made me. The gift that keeps giving. Thank you, bro. And like I told you, when I do this, when I eat off of you, you know what that make you. I'm not going to say it again. You know what I just made you, don't it? Get your ass on that corner and make me some money. See, you pretend to be something. I don't have to pretend, brother. From the time I've come here, people continually accuse me of being certain things. I am not those things. I am not those things. But no, I don't have to pretend, bro. And Craig is exactly, you're right, brother. This man right here is a coward.
Let's stick to the facts and the argument. Now you're going in deep waters because you think niggas give a fuck about court. So what? Who cares? And bring it.
Do not bring it.
I mean, shit, I ain't got nothing to, hey, at the end of the day.
That's Craig. Craig came out just a couple of hours ago. Craigfacts, go to his page and hop on that Ustream. There's a product on there. Check it out. Check it out. Let me put this right here. Yeah, these dudes are cowards, man. They're a bunch of phony cowards. They come on YouTube trying to pretend to be tough. They're not tough. They're always the ones that's always doing stuff. They're always the ones doing it. And they can't really do content, so they have to do a lot of conflict. And then when they get called out, they want to call the police or they want to get a lawsuit popping. Ain't that something, man? And these guys really just squares. What's a square? You know, squares. They can't really deal with anything. They can't handle no pressure, just a square. A square is gonna call the police. You put the fear of God in the square, he ain't gonna call him. He gonna damn near join the force. You look at these street dudes, they go to jail, man, they come out, that ain't nothing to them. Did 3 years, man, yeah. What's up? They still getting into stuff. They ain't no fear of God in them. And I don't, now hold up, because I don't approve of that, but what I'm saying is you get on YouTube and it's just a clown show, man. Grown-ass man with a Coogee sweater on. That's a stupid nigga, bruh. That is a stupid nigga. In addition to that, the people who listen to that's foolishness. Why would a grown person want to see that type of minstrel show? Niggas pretending to be tough. Niggas claiming they nerds when they stupid. They just a bunch of squares, man. And this is the only way they can compete with the real men in the black community. Because they know pound for pound, they don't weigh up. So they got to go get a Coogee sweater and some Yeezys and a big watch and a chain. They got to dig in their pocket. They don't know what it is to be a man. And that's what this is about. Guess what, Corey? You lost. Be a man. Don't take none of this to court. Be a man. Where's your dignity? What kind of man are you? And Anton, my fault. I mix him up. I meant Anton. Anton, what kind of man are you? Now you see that all both of you men are gonna do is make the system rich. That money y'all finna give to them courts, you actually can do something to help the community. But see, we know they just say that, right? We know they just say that. They don't mean that. They just say that. They're gonna give that money to the system. And what is it gonna prove? What is it gonna prove? Once you get through giving all your money to the system, what you gonna prove? What did you prove? He said, you want a piece of this, show up. Why don't you guys do a celebrity boxing match? Do 3 rounds. He 57. He 57. Do 3 rounds with him. You in your 40s. You're going to go get that paperwork, though. See, that's what you're going to do. You're going to get that paperwork. You're going to go down there with that paperwork telling them white folks, you got punked out. Yeah, there's a video of him with talking about kids. I saw the video. Yeah, it's wild out there, man. It's wild. It's wild, man. But this is how it goes, man. When you get it, especially when you start, see them. They are two comedians. You need to get into it with a real street dude. It's a complete. They don't sue. They don't sue. They don't sue, and that's what I'm saying. I don't understand these guys. It's like they don't want to deal in the real world. They want to live in this fake world. They watch a bunch of TV shows. Anton watched The Wire, and he went out and he bought him a Coogee sweater and some Timbs. Now he the big man. He the big man. He the boss. What they got? Boss captain. Block captain, ain't it? What is that? What's that dude? Block captain, ain't it? That nigga watched The Wire. That nigga saw The Wire in reruns. And he went out and bought him a Coogee sweater and some Timbs, and then he proclaimed himself to be the block captain. Which basically he was a crossing guard. That's about as close to the block he ever got. He helped the kids cross the streets. We don't know what he's doing, man. I say he's wrong. I say it. I don't have no problem saying it, brother. It happened. If you go out here and you try, look, if I go outside right now and I pick a battle, if I lose, I lost. What am I going to do? Go to the police? I'm out here starting shit. I'm out here trying to prove to other men I'm tough by trying to punk people. What if I lose? I seen a nigga, hold up. I seen a nigga get drowned. It was at a pool party. I seen a nigga get drowned. I seen a nigga get drowned, man. Man, everybody was at the party, and it was this one dude. He came there late. He had on like them gas station flip-flops. The type of flip-flops that you see, like black men don't wear. He had them gas station flip-flops on and the towel on his neck. And he was just talking. I guess he was mad because most of the women were matching up, and he wanted to try to sell that he was like they need to mess with him, so he's talking loud. And for whatever reasons, man, he went over to this guy and he said something, and the guy got up and just said, he said he did what Corey did. He said, "What'd you say?" And he turned around and said, he said it again, man, that dude drowned that dude. And them little gas station flip-flops were just floating in the pool. That shit was a mess, man. I said, damn! Damn! Jump in and save him. Ain't that something, man? That's what you get out here trying to be a phony tough nigga. And actually, we all, when they went in and they fell in the pool, we got out of there because we knew it was going to be, because neither one of them could swim. And we ain't going to be on, they want to know a statement. And did you see something? Did you see anything? No, I wasn't even there. Man, I don't know what these people going to do, man. That's how they move out here. And you know what I mean? The flip-flops, you go in the gas station, they got them hats. And they got them flip-flops, man. Them things so clumpy. You know, just they look terrible, man. I'm not comparing. Oh, you're talking about the chat. Okay. A celebrity boxing match would be appropriate for this right here, since they're in such a place where, you know, they need to come to a position where they can find some type of agreement. A celebrity boxing match would be 100%. And Anton, the fact that you didn't sue him would be on the road to redemption, brother. The fact that you do have a case, some say you don't, but you never pursued it. That's the road to redemption. See, we get tested, man. And every time I do these Anton streams, I have to go and my Christianity starts to jump out of me. And I don't really come on YouTube to do that, you know. Well, we get tested. Anton, this is a test. This is a test for you, man. And you know, Anton, because you know the Bible. You got to go through it. You know how it is. He got to get that out of you. He got to take all of the bad things out. And if you won't stop, then he'll stop you. You know that. So look at it as a test, brother. Look at this as a test. Like the stream, man. All squares. I mean, tough guys. YouTube, social media tough guys are square balls, not nerds. And we can thank Anton for that. Thank you, Anton. Because you are a YouTube tough guy. That dude said I'm a hotel. You're right. I know you ain't never been over here. Why you guys in here trolling so hard, man? I don't even understand it. Why? Like the stream, man. We had Craig up here and he made his point. He said, Corey's got money too, so y'all will meet in court. What's going to happen is it'll be a stalemate and it'll be years before anything happens with this. And when all is said and done, the world sees what's going on. The world sees this, man. This situation right here, the world is taking a look at this. And it's not coming out good, man. And a lawsuit because you got punked out? A lawsuit? A lawsuit. You think that's the way to go? You think that's the way to go? So, you know, and I'm going to say this again. You're a grown man. You live in your life. You don't bother nobody. Nobody bothers you. If something happens and you want to sue them, that's different. Then you sue them. But if you're out here wolfing it up, they went down. He went down there to 5150 trying to be the toughest guy. He was trying to out tough Corey. He's a comedian. He was trying to out tough Corey, and he got his ass embarrassed. Now you got to hold that L, man. Now we see you clearly don't want to do that. You clearly don't want to hold the L. You went down there, you call yourself wolfing it up. You didn't wear that Coogee sweater. I wish I would see a fat nigga with a Coogee sweater on and some Timbs. Like what's the point? Like you finna go to a costume party or some shit, man? I mean, what? Oh, wait a minute. This is how you normally dress, man. These YouTube dudes, bro, they are absolute clown shows, and I see why they struggle with women so desperately, man. Good Lord, man. We just had Floyd. We just had a guy. He was on YouTube. He just got his ass is in a Brazilian jail now. They do, man. These niggas' entire lives. Their entire existence is dedicated to females, and they fail and fail and fail and fail and fail. And I've been the only nigga, man, like a candle in the wind, brother. I've been trying my best to help, man. I've been the only one. I've been really, really doing it, man. Because it's real to me, man. I bleed this shit, bro. I'm a real at the bitch nigga. See, I don't have to fake that shit. I have to fake none of this shit. And I don't wear no damn Coogee sweater. That's the dumbest shit. Ain't that? Then you look at these niggas, you question if they short bus or not. A Coogee sweater? You know that's a nigga cosplaying in the black community. That's cosplay there, brother. Some Timbs and a Coogee sweater? What, you saw that on a Bad Boys album? Hold on, I got to play my thing, man. Look, I appreciate this, man. Y'all hold up for a minute. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Because I'm trying to show you, because guys keep thinking I'm new. I'm not new to this, man. I'm the realest nigga that you know. Now, look, I want to speak on this about little young player. I see little young player Ramil up in here. I ain't got no problem with the pump and dump thing. I see where he coming, and I feel him. He in Atlanta. Them hoes is going. You niggas be leaving that shit out. Them hoes is going out there. Them hoes is fucking all over the place. And niggas is getting at them. And niggas is getting at them. And you niggas start fucking me up with that weak shit, telling niggas not to fuck on the bitch. Nigga, I'm gonna fuck this bitch. That's what I'm gonna do, nigga. I'm getting tired of you trying to check my motherfucking game, nigga. I'm in this shit. I'm gonna knock on this bitch, nigga. Fuck you. And I'm getting tired of you, nigga. You can't take it. I'm in this shit to win this shit. And I'm sick of you weak ass, over the hill, dusty ass niggas. You wanna go smoke cigars with some old white boy in the exclusive Moose Club, nigga? Fuck you. I'm out here with these bitches, nigga. I'ma hold it on. I'ma get it in. I'ma get it in. And you nigga gotta be out there. It's about having your motherfucking game. It's about being a motherfucking player out here. It's about being a real nigga. You niggas don't understand what it is to be a real motherfucking nigga. You don't know how to talk it up. You don't know how to get it in. You niggas weak in this shit. I'm sick of you niggas. Them hoes over there fucking with Kevin. Them bitches looking to get married. Them some married-minded bitches. I ain't trying to fuck on no hoe like that. Go over there and fuck with Kevin. Let me fuck with the rest. I'ma do my best, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas. And you gotta put this out because you niggas don't put the whole side of the black man out here. You put one side out here. And I'm tired of that shit. And real niggas out here like me, we getting it in. We ain't got nothing to cry on. We let the bitch lie on us. The bitch lied on me, nigga. That's what you did. And I'm gonna do it again. And again, motherfucker. That's what I do. I'm sick of these motherfuckers crying. I'm gonna give you some tissue next time, motherfucker. That's how we do out here. Look, keep pumping and dumping. I don't blame him. Just like the Cardi bitch, walk and shit. There you go. And that was said years ago. So when I see these fake ass clown niggas with Coogee sweater on, they're clowns, man. They're not real. They're not real. They're just clowns. They're trying to be something that they're not. Now, it's obviously a lawsuit, of course. Of course, you guys get a lawsuit. What else are you gonna do? You're gonna have to go get you a lawsuit. You went down there and you was trying to, you thought you was gonna go down there and get in front of his subscribers, and they was gonna think you was cool, and they gonna see how you rock. You got the pretty girl off to the side. You in there talking about you a conservative, but you cool. I'm a conservative, but I'm cool. I listen to Biggie. I'm a street dude. I'm still doing fair ones. I'm issuing out fair. What the fuck? Now that I have never even heard of that before, but all of that, and it didn't work, man. And now you talking about suing the man? That's so, isn't that underhanded? And it's the thing, you can't say you care about black people and you behave like that. That's not how a man, that's not a man who cares about black people. You went down there trying to be a bully and you got bullied. You tried to bully them and they bullied you. You thought if you sat there, you thought if you kept talking, he was going to back down. He said, say it again. He said, say it again. He punked you, man. Then he told you, you tried to grab the mic and say, he's a hypocrite. And you tried to, he said, man, get your ass, and you ran. And that's what I'm saying, yeah. You ran, bro. And you had security. You know how security, it's like if a guy have a pistol on him, right? Yeah, that's going to give you, that's like alcohol. That gives you that courage. That man had a security guard right there, and he still got punked. He still got punked out. And he down there talking about he a nerd. You ain't no nerd, nigga. Why? Because you got some YouTube money? Bill Gates is a nerd. If you want to be honest, Michael B. Jordan is a nerd. Those are nerds. If you want to be for real, Michael B. Jordan is a nerd. Bill Gates is a nerd. Steve Jobs is a nerd. Was a nerd. You're not a nerd, bro. You're a square ball. You're a square ass nigga who, when he can't get his way, you go down to the courthouse filling out paperwork. You the loudest nigga in the room, and when somebody front you and punk your ass out because you ain't gonna do nothing, you down there trying to fill out some paperwork. You down there talking to security. You over there trying to have a conversation with security. You over in this corner talking about this. You gotta hold that shit, man. It's called, man. If you're real with, man, that's the whole point. If you real with it, you real with it. All you had to do, man, is say, when Corey did what he did, all you had to do is say, y'all see that? That's all you had to say. He said, hold up, man, I'm about to do my show. Hold up. Y'all see that, though, right? You saw what he did. You saw that, right? You see what he did, though, right? Did you see that? But you know what, though? It ain't like that for me, man. I don't move like him. That's how he moves. But you see it. See, I want everybody to see it. Because, see, I don't move like that. That's what you should have did. You on there talking about some lawsuits. People in the hospital and some lawsuits. That was you was down there talking about some lawsuits. You talking about suing somebody. That's some white boy shit, man. And I hate to say it like that because black people, you should sue. If somebody violates you, you sue them. Okay? So I don't want to send that signal like black people don't know they need to sue. He said, what? This nigga, bro, there's some weirdos in here today, bro. Y'all some weirdo. Y'all some weird dudes, man. Good Lord, man. Where these guys come from? They in here caping for Corey, Anton so hard. And I don't know the names. I'm mixing them up, man. They in here caping so hard for Anton. It don't make sense. Look, Anton, and people have said it, whatever spell you have on your followers. Good, you good. See, people got to give credit what credit is due, man. You have got those people, man. That you almost got you a cult. You got a cult following. They in here crashing out. You got you a cult following, man. Wow. Wow, bruh. No, he cool. You got a coochie sweater. He cool. He from Motown. You shut up. He's from Motown. How can it be blacker than that? You can't be blacker than Motown. Smokey Robinson. He from Motown. He blacker than you. Can you believe that, man? Can you believe these guys, man? He says, so you support targeting kids. I do not. You guys say some of the weirdest things, bro. Did you hear me say anything like that? But then again, see, I'm not down there starting stuff. See, you're leaving that part out. If I get locked up tonight, I got to go down there and deal with what's going on down there till I get out. But if I go down there and I'm starting stuff, hey, man, give me that. Yeah, give me that right there off your plate. Hey, man, hold up, man. Get off that phone. Hey, bro, I want to use the phone. Hey, man, it's two phones right here. It's two phones. Right. I don't want them. I want that one. Yeah, and then the next morning, I got stabbed up. Or they, then I'm talking around, man, they took advantage of me. No, you did that. You did that. You went down there talking and somebody got you. Everybody ain't gonna let you get away with that stuff, man. And see, a lot of dudes ain't never had their ass whipped. That's really what this comes down, this whole YouTube thing. A lot of these niggas ain't never had their ass whipped. Because let me tell you something, you guys probably don't want to hear that, but that teaches you that there's consequences out here. Running your mouth. You better know what you're doing. Once you eat a couple of them punches and you realize you ain't Superman, and you got to deal with that. Just, it's not to say you got to be a punk. I'm just saying you don't necessarily be looking for trouble. And if you a real man, we on defense. That's how a real nigga think. We on defense. Wherever you go, what's up, bro? What's up? What's going on? We just out here, man. So what's up? No, we on defense, man. You know how we do? Yeah, we on defense. You mean damn right I'm going to defend myself, but I ain't trying to start nothing. But I'm on defense. Believe that. You come on YouTube, these niggas on offense. They want to be tough guys. They want to be rappers. They want to brag, and you niggas is busters because I got all this money. Is that what that mean? I didn't know that's what that means. Is that what that is? Yeah, that's all of just real disrespectful, condescending, racist, hateful. He said, we typically don't see the squares out and about, but the internet and YouTube has given them false courage. Well, no, ain't nothing wrong. Listen, man, ain't nothing wrong with a square. I'm just saying if you're a square and you're trying to be a tough guy, you're going to run into trouble. But being a square dude, ain't nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being a square. That's what you are. That's what you are. But trying to pretend to be a tough guy, and a lot of times, especially black people have a tendency when they go into white spaces, and I'm not talking about YouTube, I'm talking about just in reality. And somebody brought that up, Anton, I didn't see it. Allegedly, it was awful. The white man called you out. White man called you out. I haven't seen it. I heard of it. A white man called you out, man, and you ain't do nothing. Did you sue him, Anton? Did you buck to him? Did you buck up at him? Did you buck? Did you buck? Do we need to look at that? Do we need to go and fish that out, find that? You know how I can find it, Anton? I don't have. You know how I can find it? I got to go as Anton gets bitched. And it's going to be a white boy putting you in your place. And that's the sad thing about all this. Where all this tough talk come from? Hey, man, we saw what happened. Checkmate. You know I don't play checkers, right? I said checkmate. That's the end of the game, right? What's the next move? What's the next move now? Where we at? Where we at? That is, it's over now? Is it over now? They say they got money too, bro. They say he got money too. And Anton, the video's still up. Anton, they don't really care what you think. That video is up right now. They ain't took no video down. They ain't even edited. They just cut it. They ain't even done that. They haven't even done that. They haven't even edited that little clip off. It's still right there. That's, to me, that's like, sure, they don't care what you think. They don't care what you think, Anton. Now, I'm going to say this. I mean, I don't know the people of Corey them. I would delete that piece, man. I know it's out there. It's on all these channels, but it's not good to have that on your platform. It's just not a good idea to have that on your platform. It's not good, man. That's not a good thing, man. I get it. You want to, I don't, maybe because he running his mouth, y'all trying to show him that y'all don't back down. Ain't no punks over here. But see, you guys got to remember this because somebody brought it up. You're dealing with the white man now. See, it's not about Anton, and Anton is not about Corey. It's the white man now. And if you want to make him the judge in your life, let them handle it. Or you delete that little clip and you ain't got to worry about it. They put up a disclaimer too. I saw that. They put up a disclaimer saying that they put the disclaimer up last night saying the views and opinions are that of the comedians. But listen. See, I don't even know how much they know about this. Yeah, listen to me, brother. Somebody get the message back. Yeah, delete that. Just delete it. Trim it. Go in editor. Go look on the internet. Go look on YouTube. Go look at the tutorial. Editor. You edit the video. Just edit that little clip. Chip. That's all you got to do. And whatever happens beyond that, you get taken to court or whatever, all of that, you can't control that. But you can control that channel. You can control that channel. Is that what I'm saying, brother? You know what we're going to do with you? We're going to put you in the dungeon. How about that, brother? Put this nigga in the dungeon. Don't come up here talking crazy to me. Get your ass in the dungeon. We let people have an opinion and stuff. They come up here sending out insults, speculation, lies. Yeah, the old videos and stuff, the mic guy, I saw that. My thing, I'm not that, I thought that was inappropriate. Yeah, a lot of these guys, and he said on his channel, he said on his channel, and he said Corey was a snitch. What do you think filing a lawsuit is? See, that's what I'm saying. These guys, they'll just do anything. What do you think filing a lawsuit is? Do you even realize that? You said, Corey, hey, y'all watch what y'all say around Corey. He's a snitch. And then you proceed to file a lawsuit. But that's the world we live in, man. That's where we at. YouTube tough guy. They really squares, man. They've always been squares. Ain't no nerds. They try to claim the nerd because the nerd has it makes people think that they're smart. They're not smart, man. They're just dumb, dusty niggas. You see it all the time. Yeah. A bunch of square balls who can't control their women. They don't want to listen to nobody. You can't tell them nothing about women. They know everything. Like, bro, you don't know everything. You've been divorced twice. You got 3 kids. You by yourself. You going overseas. You're a loser, brother. 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 You listening to Anton? That's your daddy. No wonder your life fucked up. He said it appears a lot of brothers upset with Anton because he didn't sit there and take Corey's bull crap. The so-called weak brother stood up in the face of a theatrical street adjacent what this guy? Woo! Street adjacent. I know. Now that is some lame talk right there. I ain't never heard that before. Street adjacent. If anybody's street adjacent, that's Anton. Street adjacent. That's some. I grew up 3 blocks behind like some real tough niggas. Oh, so by default, you tough. Hey, my favorite rapper is Biggie. So I go out and get a Coogee sweater and some Timbs. You want to talk about performative cosplay? I don't think this is even a brother, man. I don't think this is a black man because there's just mistake after mistake. And then you come on YouTube, and like I said, YouTube take you in these circles, mistake. He stood up for fucking Pearl. He stood up for Pearl. And Pearl was devastated. Devastated in that so-called debate with the woman from the Young Turks. That was awful. Pearl was lousy. Pearl, you were lousy in that debate. These dudes, man, you niggas get played by these women because y'all niggas is simps. Period. Y'all try to always, after the fact, she did me wrong. No, she didn't. You knew what she was doing. You just didn't want to stop, nigga. You know what's up. Hey, man, don't come at me with that tomorrow. She did you wrong, nigga. You want her back right now. Yeah, you know, right. Yeah, I thought so. So shut up. Man up. Grow up. Welcome to manhood. It's all in the game. We win some, we lose some. I got you, brother. I got you. And I've been platinum. I've been attacked and hated on, lied on. I'm Gucci, man. I'm Gucci. I've never been arrested. Niggas, any nigga who hate on me, check his back. No, check his background. I bet you he's a criminal. I bet he's a criminal, and I bet you something else. I fucked this girl. That's why these niggas be getting mad at me. Hey, man, that's what I'm supposed to do, nigga. I'm supposed to slide in on you, man. I'm sorry, man. You don't know what to do with that. I know what to do with that. Hey, and guess what? She know what I know what to do with that. Oh, I know what to do with this. Nigga get mad and start hating on Platt. And that's the thing about it. I ain't no tough guy, nigga. I've been all around these niggas, man. Jeezy, Future, I'm trying to think of these football players. A bunch of just like linebackers. You wouldn't know them. You wouldn't know them. All back there, all backstage, hotel rooms, all of that. Black, nigga. And then I come on YouTube with these clown ass niggas. These niggas who would be raking my leaves. You would be raking my leaves if it wasn't for that Google check. Pretending to be something. Man, I'm really about that life, man. And then the very minute somebody steps to you, you filling out paperwork. You calling your lawyer. I was like, what? Well, that's a YouTube tough guy. These niggas YouTube tough. That nigga's a nigga in the chat, man. He keep bringing up kids. I don't know. You answer your own question, brother. When all is said and done, the ball is in your court, Anton. You got a decision to make. It's going to hurt your Fox News career, though, brother. If you go down, they're going to say he bitched up and put the case, made it about something else. It made it about, it was a disagreement. He turned it into a lawsuit. Your credibility now, how you going to get black people to listen to you, man? How you gonna get black people to listen to you, man? You out here bitching up and filing lawsuits. Your credibility is on the line, brother. Like I said, man, you shoot fair ones. Do them niggas you shoot fair ones? Do the niggas you be shooting the fair ones with, do they sue? Or they catch the L? Do they say I'm a file suit because you put hands on me? This nigga, bro, walking hypocrite too. That nigga said he shoot fair. Bro, you said, let me tell you something. Let me say this. I'm gonna be straight. Anton, you say this stuff. Anton, somebody could be listening to your content and you start talking like you're crazy, man, like you out of your mind. You shoot fair ones? Anton, you're a 40-year-old plus grown-ass man. What grown-ass man talks like that? What grown man has the time? He's got to raise his family. He's got responsibilities. And you know, I grew up, and I think Anton, well, not him, but some of his listeners, when I grew up, when I was 13, 14, there was always a group of men. Always about, they was in their 20, like 24, 25. And they were losers, man. They would play basketball with us. They would hang out with us. And if you 13, 14, you look around, there's a guy and he's 25. And you think, what am I going to do when I turn 25? Am I going to be like him? Am I going to be out here playing basketball with us? And a lot of you YouTube niggas, YouTube has given you niggas jobs. Instead of playing basketball with the younger kids, because you can't function in America, You've taken the social media now and created a position for yourself, and then you walk around and pretend. Fake ass niggas. And maybe Jesus put it on my spirit to do this. Maybe that's what he's been using me for. Maybe he's been saying, hey, Platt, I got a mission for you, Platt. It might be, man, 500 live viewers. That hadn't happened for me in, 6 years. Maybe it's my calling to comb you bitch ass niggas' heads. I'm going to comb every nap out, and it's going to hurt. I'm going to comb all you nappy headed ass niggas' heads. He said Corey Holcomb versus Anton. Woo, okay, a 3-round. We going with 3 minutes. Ooh, that's a long time. We going with 2-minute rounds. Give me 3 rounds, 2-minute rounds. Man, I take Corey, man. Even at 47, he got to sort of work out. But I don't think Anton is really, I think Anton is Anton like a dude who grew up watching SpongeBob. He wasn't in no streets. He like a Cartoon Network kid. All his gangster came from cartoons. He ain't really no nigga that's out there touching the soil. Out the mud. He heard motherfucking, what's this dude? He passed away. Actually, I knew the nigga. What's that dude name? Because he had, ain't gonna be no kissing. Ain't gonna be no kissing. Yeah, I like, that's my joint there. What's that brother? He passed away. He got shot in Houston. Somebody know that brother. I know people. What's his name, man? I shouldn't have to look it up. What's the brother, man? Ain't gonna be no kissing. He made a song, and he was the only rapper I ever heard talk about that out the mud shit. He got it out the mud. Rest in peace to the brother. I'm gonna drop the link, man. That nigga said take off. I'd have timed your ass out for that, nigga. That nigga said take off. I should time your ass out for that. That's probably the most absurd. This nigga, some of you, and you a young nigga too. Nigga, you should know who that is. That nigga said take off. I see why these bitches don't want to answer your texts. That nigga said take off. What's that brother, man? Who? You know what? Watch this right here. I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to put right here. On Google. We ain't, okay. We ain't gon' do no kissing. Watch this. Watch this. Right there. Just right there. Just that simple. Look at this. Look at that. Who wrote that? Snooty Wow. Rest in peace to that brother. Snooty Wow. Shout out to Snooty Wow. Rest in peace to that brother. He was the one running around talking about out the mud and all that shit. These niggas pussies, man. These niggas ain't out the mud. These niggas bitches. These bitch niggas who run the court and file court cases because they can't get their way. And you know what, Anton? I am that nigga. Anton, you got them other niggas. You can't get me, though. And you regretting that now, ain't you? That goddamn platinum. But you free to join. Hey, be careful of these niggas. We know you go everywhere, but you ain't going to come over here, though, are you? You ain't coming over here. You know why. Go look at the other stream. I'm very fair. I said he was wrong to do what he did. I'm very fair. But see, you don't want to go nowhere where it's fair. You want to go somewhere where you can have where you can have your, all your thoughts not fact checked. You can talk crazy. That's where you want to go. And then you can play victim. But you can't do that over here. No, you can't do that over here. You want to go somewhere where you can play victim and the host kiss your ass. And you're able to do that. You're able to accomplish. You can't do that over here. If you was a real nigga, like you claim you are, put your Coogee sweater on. Put that Coogee sweater on. Come over here and let's have a real discussion. Player, Detroit man, Smokey Robinson, Diana Ross. Come over here, Mr. Detroit. Motown. Mr. Get It Out the Mud, Detroit man. You ain't gonna come over here, and we know why. Because you don't want to be in front of somebody who's gonna challenge you, man. You're afraid to stand in front of a man who's gonna challenge you. That right there, that speaks volume of what kind of man you are. You're the typical YouTube tough guy. You're a square in a Coogee sweater, which is, who wears that? Like, who wears that? I'm serious, like, why would I put on a Coogee sweater? I didn't like it then. When Big was wearing that, I don't want to dress up like Big. I grant you he could rap. I grant you that, but I don't want to dress like him. See, a lot of these niggas, man, I'm telling you, a lot of these niggas is adopted. A lot of these niggas is from broken homes. A lot of these niggas is foster care babies. And they found YouTube and they listen to hip hop and they get on here and they cosplay. It's cosplay. They fake niggas. They not real niggas. And then they mess around there and they step into the world of a real dude who really got women. A real dude who really got money. A real dude who got the cars and all of that stuff. And they start talking and violating. And then when that dude call them out, they don't know how to respond. They bitch up and run to the police office. The whole while they was trying to be that nigga and that dude in front of him. They was trying to be. And this is what you got out here, man. And this is what's the sad thing about YouTube, especially these young kids, man. They listen to these absolute clowns. And they get the impression that that's how to be. So that nigga more like Cliff Huxtable. So that nigga more like Cliff Huxtable than he is Biggie. Damn. Damn. So you more like Bill Cosby than Biggie. And shout out, somebody said, great thumbnail. We try. We try. You be looking at a nigga page, his thumbs look like kids in third grade put them together. You see them thumbs on these niggas? You be looking at these niggas. I look at y'all pages, man. I look at y'all thumbs. I'm like, who put that thumb? What? Look like that nigga had his kids make his thumbnails. You dumb nigga. And where you see the stream going down is because of the profanity, man. But hey, it comes with it. You can't be just like, people have their kids and their car and stuff like that. So look, respect to that. I apologize. I'm different than Corey. I apologize. I mean no disrespect. I was trying to make a point, and I needed to do that to make the point. Do me a favor, man. Like the stream, man, and if you can, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get this stuff figured out, man. I don't know why two black men got to tear each other down, and they don't have to even talk to each other. They need they need a mediating voice. I think Dee Dee would mediate. She looks like a very fair person to me. They need to have a conversation and let Dee Dee go back and forth. And then after they settle that, they need to have a boxing match for me. Hey, guess what? I'm saying it right now. I would go and pay Netflix $15. I buy the premium, not the premium, but that they got like 3 levels. I buy the first level package to see Anton and Corey have a boxing match. Now, you have to have a first aid crew at the ring. You can't say we're going to call now. Nope. They need to be there. So once they clear that and they pass physicals, I want to see it, man. And that would be helping people for both sides. And they can get it on each other. They can get that thing. Come on, Corey. Corey, you say you want to get there. Anton like, nah, man, I'm finna knock this motherfucker out. Come on, Anton. Why not? Why not? These niggas claim to be tough on YouTube, bro. These niggas are squares. Squares and marks. And cowards. And afraid of their motherfucking shadows. Like the stream, man. Support the platform. We set a record today, man. We ain't never had no 600 people, live listeners over here. We're going to keep doing it, though. We're going to turn it up. Turn it up. We turn it up, but it still ain't loud enough. Yeah. That's old school there. I bet you don't nobody know. don't nobody know what album. Y'all don't remember that. That's old school. That's old school. You gotta be a hip hop head to remember that. Turn it up. We turn it up, but it still ain't loud enough. And you guys, y'all don't know that. I'm gonna let you know who that is, man. Believe it or not, that's Cool Mo D, man. That's Cool Mo D. That's Cool Mo D from before you niggas was born. Before you niggas was even born, bro. Turn it up. He had a song called We Turn It Up, but it still ain't loud enough. Turn it up. He was cool with. You know what, man? What you niggas have never understand, never experienced was the age of hip hop. We know Tariq has the documentary where he talks about where it was created, but there was an age of hip hop where it was evolving, and that's when you get into Big Daddy Kane, Cool Mo D, LL, and it was a time when the country was changing, but the music was changing, and it was so influential, and it was so necessary. It was so necessary. And even KRS with I don't even know the name of that song. I know the album was Criminal Minded, but I don't know the name of that song. I don't know the name of that. Woo! Look, I'm not talking about now. I'm not talking about his last time, man. KRS-One, good Lord. That shit he did. That shit he did, god damn. He said EPMD. Yeah, EPMD. EPMD were like the little ones for, the other ones. But hey, look, I knew niggas who was big time EPMD fan, big time. They put me on the EPMD. I'm not gonna fuck with no EPMD. Nigga talking about some more bounce. They got a nigga in the video. Y'all, no, they got a nigga there dancing. You know what, bro? TikTok, you know what? You know what's so unfair? TikTok is going on now. Man, y'all, it should have went on back then. This is that EPM more bounce video. It's a nigga in there. He tripping. That shit he doing. He's tripping.
Nah, play. You right. Back in the day, that's what niggas had like real music videos, bruh. Like it was actually stories that went along with the video. You know what I'm talking about? Like they had, and then even when Pop first came, even Pop, that nigga changed his whole style.
K-Rex, just one second. Thank you, sir. Big Banks figured it out. My philosophy. Woo, Lord. My philosophy, that's your shit got shut down. I'm not saying that's a good thing. But if you throwing a party, man, you played my philosophy, man, niggas went nuts. Women and men. And it was a different time. You got to understand, we still was living under a certain oppression. And black things were just not open like that. There was no internet. And that song filtered to my community. And whoo, and it wasn't just me. That DJ put that on, man. Everybody got up. And they sang it word for word. And that woke me up. I said, man, there's something going on with us. That shit woke me up, man. My philosophy. Now, I'm not trying to say, K, look, I know you, or whatever. I can't speak about nothing right now and all that shit and in the next hour. No, I'm not there to talk about that. I'm talking about then and that. And that's how you know you be dealing with like young, that nigga talking about EPMD. EPMD was good. Young nigga put me on, a nigga younger than me, how about that? He put me on EPMD. They was good though. There was some questions, though. There was a lot of questions going on with them. What's the nigga, Redman? Redman. I fucks with Redman. We in a different world. Ain't that something, man? We're not even that old, and we live in a different world now. Niggas don't know who Redman was. I'm not talking about this old version. I'm talking about the young version. And his impact, man, Redman hung his foot off all of those rappers. He was the first motherfucker to hang his foot off in all the Billboard Top 100. I mean, like, who is this dude? Time for some action? That's some shit you gonna go to jail tonight. That's some shit. For a while, they used to play that at E? Time for some action. Time for some action. Oh, man. Woo! Now, hold up. That's one of them songs where the women can't get on the floor. You know what I'm talking about? The women got to get off the floor. It ain't no but niggas on there. Oh, man, you got to see it, man. They be clowning, bro. Time for some. That's Redman was like the thug man. Nobody even heard of that till Redman came on the scene. He was like the first rapper. His music was all dedicated to like the hood and the niggas. I don't know if he meant to do that. That's when the women sat down, man. Niggas got on that time for some act. Woo! That was the shit. And those were the days. It's a different world now. And shout out to my nigga Shock G. Brother, you gone too soon. And you was underrated, and we talk about the goddamn Puff Daddy. Shock G. The West Coast belongs to you, my nigga. All them people Tupac, D.U., Money B, D.U., fuck out of here. Shock G. Go ahead, brother. Oh, damn, that nigga left. Shock G is probably the most underrated, underappreciated artist of our times. Absolute genius. That nigga said Red Man's Muddy Waters had him fucked up when he was in school. Like the stream, man. We got the join link posted, man. We'll take your thoughts. We're on topic right here. We're talking about YouTube tough guys. They're really squares, not nerds. They claim nerddom. They don't deserve it. They're dumb niggas. They really just square balls and marks. Dusty, dumb niggas with failed marriages. We got the join link posted, man. We'll take your thoughts. YouTube niggas, and Anton, maybe it's your calling, brother. You're a man of faith, right, Anton? Lord works in mysterious way. Maybe this is your destiny. He wants to purify these panels in these YouTube spaces. And he's using you to do it. He's using you to do it. He's purifying the space. And he's showing the world that you ain't what you say you are. What's what they say? You not about what you talking about. Studio gangster. You not about what you talking about. Yeah, see, this YouTube though, man. That's YouTube niggas. The YouTube niggas, bro. These niggas trying to they chasing smoke, man. Man, life goes on. Okay, you caught hell as a little one. You're a grown one now. How you want to live? You want to spend your whole life trying to recreate that moment? You not about what you talking about. Somebody on that panel, they need to hit his ass with that. When he try to buck and shit, say, hey, you not about what you talking about. He'll know where it came from. But be careful, he might sue you. He might sue you. That nigga got 0 hands. And they've been putting pressure on these niggas. That's why you'll see a lot of niggas, when I put the link out, they've been pressuring these niggas because they know these niggas so afraid of me, it don't even make sense. What are you niggas so afraid of me for? These niggas, they wake up in the middle of the night. Platinum! Platinum! And they get on these niggas and tell them, hey, man, don't be helping that nigga. But that's up to them, though. But I'm going to tell you this, though. If you listen to them niggas, you's a bitch. I wish to God I let another man tell me, I do what I please, nigga. And guess what? You can see me outside. Nigga, I don't listen to you. Can't tell me what to do, nigga. I do what I please. And that's why I fucked your bitch. Pussy ass nigga. Yeah, you better run to the internet, nigga. You ain't gonna run to me. You ain't gonna run to me. You're right. You gonna run to the internet and say some foul shit because you gonna show the world what kind of man you are. And they gonna say, hey, man, that nigga was standing next to you, man. You ain't say nothing. You damn right he didn't say nothing. And you damn right I fucked this bitch. He took his ass to the internet. Man, that nigga ain't shit, man. I don't like him, man. Hey, man, that nigga a snitch. See, I know YouTube. I know how they do it, YouTube. That's exactly how they do. You be like, what? I don't like him, man. Like the stream, man. Support the platform. She said, remember now and later. It's tough now, cry later. We got the join link. I'm going to start blocking. We got a lot of Anton trolls here. You're free to come up and express yourself, but you're not going to be able to mess my chat up. And I stand on that. Anton went to 5150 and he wanted to infect Corey's audience with bullshit and this pretense that he's some type of about that life, nigga really, really doing it. He hanging out with the baddies. He got money in his pocket. And Corey, he didn't even expect to do it. Corey invited him up there. He had no plans of doing that to that man. He expected to be disagreements, but he had no plans of doing that. The nigga violated Corey. Street code. He told him correct it. And the nigga said, kept talking. So he said, all right, well, say it again. That nigga ain't say shit. And everybody out there, everybody, we did a stream years ago. Everybody. I'm gonna stop. Anyhow, because the people who know, okay? Anyhow, everybody saw you bitched up, man. Now, let me tell you something. I'm just a man. I'm not a Superman. Platt, can you get punked? Not now. I can get buried, but I can't get punked. Yeah, I can get buried, but nah, ain't no nigga, ain't nobody can punk me, man, because I'm gonna catch that L. I'm gonna catch that fade. I'm gonna catch the fade. I don't give a fuck. Whenever, however, I'm gonna catch the fade. So no, I can't get punked. And what my nigga Tupac said, bury me a G. Bury me a G, nigga. It happened. Okay, bury me a G. Grown ass man in his 40s and getting punked out. Coming on YouTube, yapping up, talking about what he like, who he is, yah. Got his ass punked out. Okay, I'm gonna send you to the dungeon, bro. We got the join link posted, man. I'm looking at the chat box. We got the join link posted. You don't hit the join, you're gonna get blocked. You're going to the dungeon. And we don't feed niggas in the dungeon. Want you to know that. We're gonna put you in the dungeon. Truth be told. Truth. Hit the link. I'm looking at the clock. You got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes. You finna get, okay. All right. You do you, bro. I'm gonna do me, all right? That nigga said he pulling up. I heard that. You gonna pull up for Anton? No. Hey, man. Hit the link, man. You gonna pull up for Anton? I want to know why you gonna pull up for a nigga. Do you know this dude? That nigga said he pulling up. Nigga, you ain't doing nothing but going to jail. That's what I'm saying. You know, I'm pulling up. Man, I got that thing on me. I'm about that life, nigga. I'm pulling up, nigga. You finna go to jail, bitch ass nigga. Nigga, they be afraid of that weak ass shit you talking about. These niggas, bro. Y'all niggas is comedy. Y'all niggas is comedy. What's up with you?
What's going on, man? What's going on? I see you been on this topic heavy, man. I ain't been up here in a minute. Salute to you. How you been, player?
What's up with you, Playboy?
You got it. You got it. How would you have handled that Mika situation, man? You think Anton mishandled it?
I don't know about how he handled it like that, but nah, I mean, if you're a female and I fuck with you,
right.
And as far as like I'm doing shit, opening doors for you, and you're a female and you know everybody gonna be like they want to do this and do that and do this and do that, but then you fucking with me and I'm opening up doors and I'm boosting you. If you go online and put out a stream on YouTube talking about you apologize to the nigga or he ain't say nothing, you cool with him, and then you went to his show and you sort of put that on me, I would deliver. I would fly. I would pay for the flight and deliver her to the doors of 5150. And I do it on my stream. I say, you be wherever you want to be.
Right.
See, that's what I'm saying. Anton don't want to play the game. He plays the game, but he don't understand losses come with the game. He don't want the losses.
Right. And that's part of it. Because, like, if you listen to the story that she was telling, Darlene, when Corey asked Darlene about how did they pull up, she said Micah just basically ran for the door. She didn't stop and greet Anton or her, because her and Anton was talking. Micah just went straight for the door, like, where Corey at? That's wild.
And you would know, Triple X, you know.
Oh,
the game come with losses. It ain't about you bitching about the loss. It's just you got to deal with that because they come, they go, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly.
So if I say, hey man, take that YouTube video down, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make your dreams come true. Don't worry about it. I got it. Get all your shit together. I'm gonna take you right to 5150. I don't know them niggas, but I'll put you in front of the studio. And the man say he'll fuck with you. You go ahead and you make it out with him. You know,
right.
Y'all gonna figure it out. Yeah, and you know what? She could play that game. I would drop her ass off. I would hop in that Uber or whatever. I go straight to the airport. I turn my phone off. I'm gone. I don't care what you do. If you think these niggas can do better by you, go fuck with them. See, and that's the thing. As a man, you got to know you doing. See, that's why as a man, you got to do right. Because if you know you're doing right, you know about all of that other shit. Don't do that. Let the next nigga do that. That woman gonna know you do right by me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna think about what they did.
Right.
And maybe after 2 or 3 days, they're gonna say, I'm so sorry, I was so wrong. Then you say, okay, now you talking.
Yeah, now you back to reality. I always tell them, welcome back to planet Earth. When they start talking like that. Oh, you back home. Welcome back to planet Earth. Right. Facts. Yeah. What's crazy? Go ahead.
These niggas are squares. These niggas are squares, Triple X.
Yeah, man. You ain't kidding. Facts, man. Because I'll be damn. I'm flying a chick out there and she treating me like that. No, baby. I don't care where we going. I am that guy. I'm that guy. Period. I'm Himothy. Like, what are we talking about, man? I'm first and foremost. I'm the reason you even here. You wouldn't even be at the studio if it wasn't for me. But he got in the dirty macking too, because he got the line talking about I'm going to have you on the show. And then he know he didn't have that set up. See, he could have played that a little bit better. He could have got to the studio and hollered at him, or even in advance and said, "Hey, we both going on, man. We both got to go on at the same time." You know, she a conservative. He could have sold it like that too, because they was expecting him. So he had a little leverage at that point. They may have turned it down, but you never know. You know, but it depends on how you want to play it. But all this tricking and stuff, I ain't no advocate of that.
I agree with you on that, man. But people think that he went to Corey Holcomb's platform to steal subscribers.
Right.
He wanted to present himself as, I'm just like Corey.
Right.
But I'm a little smarter than him. I'm squarer, but I'm a cool square. And if y'all like Corey, y'all really gonna like me. And look at the women I'm smashing.
It's eye candy and shit. You're trying to play it because he's supposed to be married, but he's trying to play it like I got bad chicks around me and all of this. But player, anybody can buy some badass chicks to have around them. Like, it's chicks messing with you just to be messing with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about. That's what players can be like, oh, damn.
But player, just what you said. Now, look, player, he bought Mika to 5150.
Right.
Corey made a play at her.
Right. Facts.
But no, shit, God. See, I got to slow down, though. Check it out, though. I know a nigga, not me. I know a nigga. He went to New Orleans. He was 3 deep. He said he went to New Orleans, went into the joints. He said by day 2, niggas knocked him. 2 of his bitches.
Damn.
No, he served them and all of that. He said nigga knocked him for 2. He said, I ain't get mad. He said, I was at the hotel room, and he said, like, they was only gonna be there for 3 days. He said the 3rd day we did, I think, then we left. He said, but I made it a point that when I return, I'm gonna get that nigga, not any nigga, that nigga. He said, I'm gonna get that nigga back. He said he went back down there about a month later. He took that nigga for 3.
Dang.
A nigga had to serve him 500 for each one. That nigga was looking at me too when he told me. He was looking at me like, yeah. He like, yeah, nigga, that's how I move. I said, yes, I don't get in my motherfucking feelings. I'm gonna get in your roster, nigga. I'm gonna take your hoes.
Yeah.
And he did it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Now, the only reason I bring that up is Corey tries to play with that. He tries to play with that life. That ain't really what he's about.
Yeah.
He on the nerd side, the tricking side. But he buys a Coogee sweater. Then he tries to pretend that he understands the nightlife. He don't.
No, he clearly don't. But he tried to play like he really that guy, and he know about women, and he understand this underworld, this nightlife. Facts.
And Lex, what real nigga you know? I'm saying in your entire life, right? Since the internet has been created, what real nigga that's out there dirty is on the internet?
Facts. Right. That's really mashing.
Yeah. They gonna be on the internet.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing you won't see. You won't see no women with them.
Right. I say this. The only ones for sure was Simple to P and Freeze is it. Now I know Simple passed. Freeze is still around. He ain't super active. But again, you don't see no women though. You don't see women.
Oh, you saw a few, but you really didn't. If you really look at Sinful's content,
yeah,
you don't really see him with women.
No, you don't. You don't.
If he's with them, they're off camera.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's off camera. None of it's on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Look, shout out, rest in peace to my Chicago nigga, Sinful to P. Shout out to your brother. You left your legacy. I appreciate a lot of your conversations and your information. And look, well, we got to go way back. We talking about 2015, 2016. He had that red sweat. What's that thing? Sweat cap? That we call it sweat cap?
Yeah, sweat cap. Yeah.
And he was at the W Hotel with all the pool. And this is before the whatever the guy name. All that dude, good folks or whatever, folks or something.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, good folks.
Yeah, it was before him. I don't even know if it was good for. It was folks alert. It was folks alert, and this is before him. And he had a good run, man. Them first early years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really putting game out, and it was over the heads of a lot of niggas.
Yeah. He was cooking. He was cooking. Like I can't doubt none of that. He was definitely cooking. Yeah, he had a they game and shit was solid, man. I mean, from one player to another, I can recognize it for what it is. You know, if you really into the sporting lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't nothing to really like play with. What's your thoughts on Game Guy Goldie?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you ever get a chance, you know, check out some of this content. I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion on it.
He said Game Guy Goldie. I've never heard of him.
Game God, G-O-D. Game God.
Game God Goldie. Did you say Goldie?
Yeah, Goldie. Yeah.
I know who you're talking about now. As far as me,
yeah.
If I want to fuck with that type of content,
yeah,
I'm fucking with Freeze.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking with Freeze. Yeah, I'm fucking with what's the brother that taught Tariq the game? That brother.
Rosebud.
Yeah, so yeah. I'm gonna fuck with Rosebud, I'm gonna fuck with Freeze, and then I'm gonna fuck with there's another dude out there. Sugar Free. I think Sugar Free's underrated, man.
I would say.
Yeah, Sugar Free be coming with Sugar Free be knocking. Sugar Free take a hammer to the game. He be cracking. I said, damn, I said, this Sugar Free. he got some good game, man.
Yeah, he hell of a talker, man. That's for damn sure.
I don't know, you know, I'm listening, but I'm saying you gotta understand when I'm just a regular schmegular dude. I'm a regular dude. I be listening. I'm not in a position to critique.
Yeah.
I would love to hear P talk about those guys to let us know who's the good one, who's the bad one. I would love to hear that.
Yeah.
Like a P perspective on all of those guys who claiming it.
Yeah.
Who's good at it or who's talking right and who's just talking crazy.
Yeah. To be for clarity too. Game Guy is not the pimping. He not the pimping. He just supposed to be a game. He just supposed to be a game guy. Yep. To add clarity.
That nigga said, you say he not the pimping?
No, he not the pimping. Just to add clarity to it, to be clear. Right.
You nigga something else, man. That nigga said he ain't the pimping.
No,
I don't know. I'm just listening, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Just to add clarity, I see somebody making that in the chat. Yeah. But obviously he not. But yeah, for sure. I wouldn't try to portray the brother to be what he ain't, you know. Interesting guy though, I would say. I'm not gonna say I'm 100% sold. I'm picky. But I know who definitely ain't the pimping though. That's Anton.
Uh-oh. Hey, can a woman can a pretty girl, a pretty woman play herself into her position by using men to get where she's trying to go? Without not sleeping with none of them.
Without sleeping with them?
Yeah. They squares. Hold on. A bunch of squares. She pretty. They like her. They giving her money. Can a pretty girl take a bunch of squares and go where she's trying to go?
I think so. If she got a big enough roster of them, I think so. I don't know if she can do it just off of 2 guys because you can only stretch stuff out for so long. But if she got enough of those guys, I think so. If her gamemanship is on point, you know, she got to be more than just pretty though to do that. She got to be focused like a laser beam, but she could do it though. It's possible, but it's gonna have to be a group community effort to get her there. Because generally speaking, that big investment from one, it's gonna be hard to get that out without laying down.
How long does it take? How long does it take well, I've already cursed on the stream. How long does it take a hoe to get the game from a P so good where she can make it on her own?
Man, if it's a bona fide guy, I would say it shouldn't take long, man. If it's the right chick and it's a bona fide guy, man, that's something that should be able to be done pretty swiftly, I would say. Now, I don't mean like a few months or something, but I don't see why. I say probably less than a couple years, man.
A year? About a year?
I said probably less than a couple years, I would say.
So you're saying 2 years?
Yeah, year to 2 is what I would say. So
been with him for 2 years.
Yeah.
They've been cross country.
Yeah.
And she's been up under him, and she's been listening and watching him.
Yeah. And she's been studying and taking notes.
She been there watching him discipline bitches. He been watching him pull bitch. She watching all his moves. About 2 years, she'll have it so good where she could strike out on her own.
Yeah, she could probably start like heading toward the being a madam. Possibly. Yeah, it's possible, but I'm gonna say this. Generally speaking, most of the girls in the game she would be an outlier. I'll say that. She would be an outlier. She just had to be a razor sharp girl. She's hyper detailed at paying attention to the little things, and she's the fervent note taker. You know, like if you put me around Elon, Jensen Hung, or whatever, because I'm in tech, I'm gonna be a fervent note taker and paying attention to everything. That year I got with them, I'm gonna know everything top to bottom. You know, so it would have to be that approach. But she could strike out on her own, and she gotta have the right personality for it too, though. Platt. A lot of these girls don't have personality, man.
Yeah, okay. You think so?
I know so. You think they do? Shit.
Nah, man. It's like to me they want what they want. It's like to me they want what they want. I don't see.
Yeah, they do, and some of them also have personality too, though. Just wanting what you want as a fine chick, it can only get you so far.
I seen a bunch of niggas, Lex.
Yeah.
I worked in a strip club for years. I got you. I seen a bunch of niggas, the money makers.
Yeah.
I seen the niggas they was fucking with.
Yeah.
The car was shot up. A door was missing.
Yeah.
They had garbage bags on the back window with duct tape.
Yeah.
But they would take all these doctors and lawyers. Oh man, they was making so much money off them dudes.
Yeah.
And I said, why is that your man though? You know, I didn't say that to them. I would say that in my mind.
Yeah.
Your man, when he show up to pick you up, that car looked like that shit need to be in his junkyard.
Yeah. He in a Chrysler Concorde, right? Fact.
Yeah. I seen a bunch of them do that.
Yeah.
And
yeah, man.
Help us out. Help us if you think you know. I mean, help me with it because I don't know. Why do they do that?
Man, like from all right, that's a good question. From what I gather, and it's something I've discussed this with a few people before, but my take on it is this. It's really kind of a pimp hoe type situation, man. And like just cause he ain't laying like that don't mean he ain't got his claws in her and also in her mind. You know, it ain't all, because you think about it, she up there tricking off with way more successful guys with paper. She could easily snatch one of them doctors or one of them lawyers, you know. But that guy got her mind, though. He's conquered the mind. And that's the only way you gonna have little and be able to maintain a chick in that position like that.
Would that be considered a lover boy?
You could say, yeah, I would say borderline lover boy. You dipping into the what do they call that? Like gigolo game. You dip, yeah. You borderline gigolo. You walking the border of about 3 different things when you got that going, and you ain't doing nothing yourself. Yeah, you in a 1-bedroom and she doing all that, and you got a 1 old car. Yeah, you have trying to sell weed and all that, and she's still loyal. Yeah, you getting borderline into the gigolo game. You're borderline.
What's out here? What's out here right now? 2026 January. What's out here? Is it more P's or lover boys?
I would say probably lover boys, man. It ain't the number of true PIMPs have probably declined. You know, I would say, yeah. My observation, I would say it's declined. Yeah.
We had a guy. He said he was the pimping. It was a Portland nigga. I ain't heard from him in weeks. So
yeah, because it's a lot of
I don't know what happened. We ain't heard from him in weeks, but you know.
Yeah. I would say it's a lot of those lover boys masquerading as wannabe P's, but they not P's. And until I verify somebody's a P, somebody's a P, they ain't a P. I see what Brian just said. Yeah, bro. Just because the guys are saying they P's don't mean they're a P. I had to verify they're a P.
I had a P to me. Hold up. I had a certified P, I swear, and I never forget. He told me. He said, man, I don't even refer to myself as a P.
Right.
He said, because all these niggas claiming that, he said, I'll never claim that until these niggas stop claiming it. He said, they not that, but they claim it.
Exactly. They masquerading as that. Exactly. Yeah. And it's, first of all, most P's ain't gonna say they the P. Like you just said.
Yeah.
You know, that shit ain't no different from Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club.
There you go.
Shit.
Hold on. I gotta say something real quick. Because there's different P's. And the type of P that I am, I'm a motherfucking player. Yeah, though.
Hold on, we got an Anton clone right here.
Oh, the Anton on the line?
Yeah, you sound like Anton, brother.
So when they come down to it, man, I hear y'all talking all slick and all that stuff, man. Like, look here, man. When it come down to it, look here. When you able to deliver your conversation, you know, Shane, and you know how to control the nation, and then that is what it is, man. Hey, come here. You know what I'm saying? Talking real slick and real cool and real smooth. You know what I'm saying? So just, you know, I ain't got no bras on the track. I ain't saying nothing like that.
You sound like a lover boy.
Nah.
You damn sure ain't no player.
Man, you don't even know, man. I'm hella player, man. License Slayers, you know what I'm saying? Dragon Slayer. I'll take the dragon down. And with these swords I got with my mouth. Hey, look here. Yeah, though. But anyways, go ahead. My bad. I ain't mean to interrupt y'all. Yeah, you know, doing your thing.
That nigga said with his mouth.
Right.
Is that the P game?
Man.
Y'all, hold on. Oh, Triple P. Niggas in the P game be eating y'all like a bunch of pussy eaters.
Huh?
Our niggas in the P game.
Niggas what the hell you talking about? Hold
up, man. Our niggas in the P game a bunch of pussy eaters, because that's what he just said. He got bringing up his mouth skills. You hear me, Max?
Are you done? Are you done? PE, are you done?
I'm not done. Max.
What that
Lex,
bull
Lex,
issue talking about, man?
Lex. I'm not done.
Yeah, what's up with it?
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
This dude said, he talking about his mouth skills. Is that what P's talk about? How they gonna eat,
Nah.
how they gonna eat some
Listen,
pussy?
what is this guy talking about, man?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, me neither, man. This is news to me. What's this guy talking about?
Go ahead, Start P.
Look, when they come down to it, man, the slickness and the talking and the vibing and all this other stuff when they come, certain bro. I ain't trying to see no bras on the man. Do y'all know bras just come up and give me a hug because they just feel my energy. This is just off of he's just a wonderful person. They just come up to me, bro. I'm not like, I'm not trying to send no tickets. Look, I'm walking around town. I might go get me a couple of brews or whatever, Bro, just come up to me like, oh yeah. They love my nigga. They do. But I can't help that. Hey, look, I am who I am, man. I don't know. I can't speak. I can't speak for the rest of these cats. I can't. I ain't speaking for these.
You are who you are. You are who you are. You are.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Definitely right. But what I'm saying though, Plateau, bros come up to me.
Okay.
They thank me. They thank me for the presence of the being of why I've been ordained in the game. What I said earlier.
Okay.
I keep saying this, bruh. So I can't talk about these other. I don't know about that. Somebody want to give me a hug and come, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is.
There you go.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
What do you think about Anton?
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know.
That would be nothing then, right?
Yeah, he a goofy nigga to me, in my opinion. I don't know. Man, he don't be Detroit. Man, what the fuck does that even matter? Where what does it matter where the hell you come from? If you a solid dude, you a solid dude wherever you go. Don't matter where you from. Nigga, I'm from Nebraska. And I'm a solid cat. I could go to California. I could go to Detroit. I've been to Detroit. I could go to motherfucking Florida. I could go to New York. I could go. I'm just solid in who I am. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I go to Memphis and I fuck with Memphis. Get my niggas down. I fuck with. Hey, come on now. I fuck with my Tennessee niggas. I fuck with Cali niggas. I fuck with, man. Hey, come on, Texas. I done been out of Texas. I done drove all around this country. So I'm just saying, hey, if you solid, you solid. It don't matter where you go. You just a solid individual. Period.
Is Anton solid?
I don't know. I don't think so.
But you got to meet him. I don't think so. You got to meet him.
I don't think so.
I'm saying, you say you didn't know. Now you're saying you don't think so. But what do you have to do? Do you have to meet him to know if he's solid or not?
Yeah, I would say yeah. Yeah, I would have to meet him and have a conversation with him. But
what if he got a bunch of young women with him? Does that make him solid? If he has a bunch of women with him, does that make him solid?
Good question.
What would make him solid is the conversation that we have. And I can't determine that, and I ain't never met him, but from what I seen on the little thing, I'm like, yeah, kind of flaky. But I don't know. But I could be jumping to conclusions, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Russell Red says Anton is a square ball trying to be something he know he ain't.
Yeah, on the tough guy tip in the women, he out of his realm. You know, those is things you either are or you're not.
Yep.
Yeah, it's that simple. Like you can't play both sides of that fence right there.
So as a man, you got to deal with women, right?
Yeah.
So if women are just like men, I'm not saying you are. I'm saying men are capable of lies. Men are capable of deception. So are women.
Absolutely.
So
yeah, man is definitely capable of dirt for sure.
So as a woman lives her life, but she's capable of deception, lies, and betrayal. As a man, how do you handle it? So as
this
a man,
how I handle it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as a man, do you crash out and you gotta do time, or do you accept they don't want to fuck with you? You're talking about now. Maybe she never was into you. Maybe she was using you.
She could be, but like you say, what you got to realize is two things: how you start is how you end up, and number two, it's gonna be losses in this game. You know, that's gonna be part of it. But when the disrespect comes, people gonna have to get fired, man. If it's up to that level and it ain't nothing I can consider that I can salvage, they gotta get fired, man.
I want to add to what you're talking about, man. Fuck that disrespect shit, man. Hey, look, once a bar start talking that yippy yappy bullshit, you gotta walk away, man. Got to. You got to walk away.
So women talk to you like that? Women talk
Yeah,
to you
they
like
do, and I've had to walk away multiple times, bro, because I already know if I do something, I'm going to jail. I already know that shit.
But you said women. You talking about women in the lifestyle? You just talking about your baby mama?
I'm talking about all the girls, bro. But let me say this.
Okay, I got you.
My baby mama is the only one that actually been disrespectful to me. All the bras that I had earlier, them bitches was pleasant women. Even though they mess with other dudes or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
You never confessed that to us. I don't know if you'll do it now. Are you a pimp?
I'm a player, bro. Do I gotta spell it? Do I gotta spell it out for you, Black?
No, you don't. I get you.
Okay. All right, as long as we know that. But continue. But yeah, man, I'm just saying.
I thought I missed something. That's all.
Hell no, I ain't no P like that. No, I'm a different P. I'm a player.
Okay.
Oh, player from the Himalayas, huh?
Yeah, he one of them.
He one of them, from the player from the Himalayas.
If y'all wanna question my player antics, you know what I'm saying? You could go ahead and then you draw the line. Go ahead and draw the line and then pinpoint all the shit that will make you a player. I could bring it down for all y'all niggas. I can. Because I'm true, because it's in me. It ain't on me, it's in me.
Oh, is that right? That there?
That's right. That's right.
And a lot of times,
test it if you want to.
A lot of times, your daughter. We're talking about this Anton thing, but a lot of times, your daughter, as a man, can compromise you.
Yeah. Now, Platt, go ahead. Now I got a question for you.
You so much want to make her happy. You straight. You know how to deal with this shit, but then your daughter, she comes of age and she keep falling up under these niggas and she don't listen and she compromises you because you want to make her happy. And you start just you let her come in with the bullshit and you start doing it because you want to make her happy. It's hard to stay on the game, man, when you got a daughter out there that niggas is running through and saying, hey, I'll be over there, but I need this. I need some rims. You gonna buy me these rims? I need a watch. You gonna buy me this watch? And she hitting you up, talking about something. Daddy, can you buy this watch for me? And you said, that's a man's watch. I know. So you trying to give it to your boyfriend? Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying you looking at the shit like, yeesh. A daughter can compromise you out here, man.
Oh yeah. Facts. So what do you think about the Corey thing, showing the wife and the daughter, and like what's your thoughts on that, Platt?
Well, my opinion is it's inappropriate to talk about kids. It's inappropriate.
Yeah.
To talk about kids. That's my opinion about that.
Yeah. Facts. I would have never showed the daughter like that. Like honestly, I wouldn't have did that. I would have left the daughter out of it.
Mm-hmm. And see what black men have got to understand is your fight is not against the other guy. When they file suit, you fighting the white system. Mm-hmm. It's not him. It's the white system saying, what we gonna do to this guy? They're gonna find out, say, is he guilty? If he's guilty, then they say, what we gonna do? And they'll take your money. Axe the game.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. We got a real motherfucker up here right here. We got a P up here now. What's up with you, tough guy?
Yo, what's happening with you, Platt?
West Coast nigga. What's up?
What's happening, my nigga?
I'm listening, man. What you think about?
What it do, player? What it do?
Yo, what's happening? Top of it, man. So what's going on, man? What we talking about?
We was talking about
Anton PUNKED.
We were talking about Anton, and I was telling Triple X that I know a nigga who went to New Orleans. He lost 2 bitches, and he held it like a man. He ain't try to blow up the spot. He ain't try to. He did everything he's supposed to. He served the nigga. Plus, he gave him $500. He told me I had to give him a fee too. I said, "Damn!" He said 100 each. I mean, 100. Yeah, I don't know what it is now. I said at the time it was $100. But he said, "Well, hold up, though, man." I went back down there. I'm listening to him. He said, "I found that nigga. I went after him." He said, "I knocked him for 3."
It happened, man. You ain't a real P unless you've been knocked. And then you gotta bounce back from that.
He said nigga gave him 300. He said nigga gave him, he had to do everything that he did, and he got the money. Or whatever, it might have been 500 each. But anyhow, he got paid. Even though he paid the first time. And I said, how come niggas don't look at that stuff? All niggas want to do is crash out. Woman did this, woman did that, they ready to fight. They had the world.
That's because they don't know how to maintain the broad. A lot of these niggas ain't had a bitch over a month or a week. You know that. You know, if you ain't had a bitch for at least a year, 2 years, then you wouldn't understand that. Especially a bitch that's paying you every day.
What's the longest you had a broad, bruh?
The longest I had a bitch was maybe 3.5 years.
Man,
that was when I first got into it. When I first got into it, that's what it had 2 bitches. So the first bitch, she was a little. Well, my first broad, Katrina. I mean, yeah. So that was the first time I touched some money, man. I made $50 off of Elkhorn Boulevard, boy. I thought I was the shit. I bought me some Parmesan. I remember that shit. But yeah, I don't think you ever forget your first collections. You feel me? Your first track. I don't think you ever forget that. But yeah, so again, I had an older broad, and she was a little more ganged up.
Hold on.
Hold up. What do you think about Anton? This chick made a video clearing things up with her and Corey, not him and Corey, but her and Corey. What do you think about that video?
Oh, you talking about Mika?
Yeah.
Well, she was just doing what I think she should have did. She knows that basically she was a casualty. I mean, I don't think he had a real problem with her in the first place. So her coming out and being like, I ain't got no problem with him and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's kind of like everybody know that. You was just there with Anton, so you gonna get it. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know, that's what happens.
Is that how it goes?
Oh,
Is that how it goes?
Yeah, because I mean, think of it like this: if you in a bar fight, let's say some nigga talking to you disrespectfully,
Mm-hmm.
and he try to swing on you, but his girl right there, you gonna spare her just because she right there, or
Mm-hmm.
you gonna take off on him, and if she in the way, she just got hit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
The
You
way they
you gonna
no
you either
no
gonna fire him or you not, nigga. And if she in the way, nigga, she shouldn't have been in
yeah,
the way.
Yeah,
the way
yeah,
the
yeah.
game
Because
goes, she's fair game.
You
But
understand what I'm trying to convey or not? Am I making
no,
I
sense?
get it. I dig it.
I
I
feel you,
dig it.
man. That's how the game go. But when all is said and done, when you look at Anton, he portraying this image, like we said, tough guys, they really squares, not nerds. And they hide behind the nerd tag because that gives them some type of clout, like, the Bill Gates.
He only saying he a nerd because he do business and he got people following him blindly. Because this is the thing about Anton. He's got a little bit of like allure to him. If you first see him and see what he's talking about, and you might be engaged. You might be like, okay, let me see what this nigga talking about. But as you actually get to know him and see his character, see the type of individual he is, all the shit he be talking, it just goes out one ear and out the other. It goes out the window because it's just like you're not even being the message that you bring, bro. You know, because I don't know. I told you when I first met Anton, it was because of this nigga named JP. JP used to mess with Anton, and JP, I guess, was working with him, and Anton was basically because JP talked about welfare all the time and how he on welfare and all that. So Anton thought that he could just try to do however, but JP was like, "Man, you ain't about to take my nuts." And it was a fight club. That's how I met everybody. Because
Oh, okay.
that was the first time I ever went onto YouTube was Fight Club, and this is where I got the
Okay.
name Tough Guy. That's why a lot of times I get on panels, they be like Tough Guy. Why you name yourself? I didn't name myself that. Aaron did. So uh, when I would go up on the panel, I was telling JP like, yeah, nigga, stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't let no nigga try to take your nut just because he got money type shit. And then
Facts.
Anton came on the damn stream and apologized for like 20, 30 minutes, bro. Like, oh, I need to do better. I need to be a role model and I can't be acting like this and that. And this was years ago. So you still doing the same little nigga shit, even in front of everybody in the world. You just went viral 2 weeks ago. So I already know what type of nigga he is. You understand what I'm saying? Like he act like he better than people and all that. But basically, that's where I first met Anton, and then I was talking shit, and so
Mhm.
when he got on and he started apologizing, I felt bad a little bit. So when everybody was like, "Hey, what was you trying to say?" I was like, "Well, shit, he done apologized for like 30 minutes." I was like, "Hey, man, I commend you for coming in and doing that." And then one dude was like, "No, fuck that. You should be saying whatever you was gonna say." But I was like, "The nigga just apologized for like 20, 30 minutes. What I look like laying it on thick when he over here like I was wrong and I'm sorry and all like you know what I'm
So,
saying?
so, 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 can I ask you? Can I ask you a question? But what would be your perspective? No,
Hold up,
no,
hold up.
no, all right.
Okay, 'cause we have to talk about this topic, right? And we can't really venture out into other topics. But what do you say to a man who has a beautiful woman, but she will only go out with him, fly to another city, share a hotel room, hang out,
Because
if
she's
he
smart.
if he gives her her way.
But that's most women.
Okay, what do you say
Think
to
of it
a
like
man?
this. Think of it like
Wait
this.
a minute,
If
tough guy.
okay,
What do
okay,
you
okay.
say to a man who's living under that type of situation?
What do I say to a man that's living like that?
Yeah.
I ain't saying
Shit,
shit to
ain't
the
nothing.
nigga.
Yeah, I was about to
Hey,
say, ain't nothing really
I ain't
you can
saying
say.
nothing.
He's just a
Hey,
trick.
that's the
You know
best.
what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yeah,
this is what it is.
he the
Well,
tricking, bro.
It's a bunch of
go
But
ahead, man.
everybody know Anton is a trick though. But everybody know that. You know that, Flat. Like
No. So
there was a.
by him,
Do you know CT? You know CT?
hold up. By him being designated by that label, the women he deals with, is any of that ever going to come out in his favor?
Yeah, because there was even a dude on. His name is Slimmy. He was on CT's channel. I don't know if you know who CT is. Chaotic Truth. And he was taking up for Anton. He was like, "Yeah, that's just how Anton is. He's a good businessman, and ain't no way that Corey didn't know that Mika was gonna come, and he always treats people well and does them first class and all this other stuff." So people kind of expect that from Anton because he tries to portray like he big boss like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like when he was talking shit on Corey, what'd he say? I got more money than him.
Yeah.
So that's the type of nigga, he's the type of nigga that, like, it's on him, it ain't in him. And you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he just ain't got it. You can have the money, bro, but you just lame as hell. That's what Corey was basically trying to say. Because it's just like, bro, it's too many niggas around here that got money that think that they big shit, but they lame as hell. They what you call square, and they ain't no nerds. They call themselves nerds because they were able to get to the status they are financially. And just because you get there financially don't mean you got it socially. Don't mean that you a man. You might be a little boy, you might be a male, but you ain't no fucking man. It's a difference.
Well,
You
let me
know what I'm
ask you
saying?
this. Why? And you and triple, you too. Hold up for a minute, Star P. We'll get you. You and triple. Why do niggas gravitate? Now, hold up, because we all know they're nerds, right? I mean, they're squares. Why do Negroes? We know that the nerd is a white term. Why do Negroes gravitate to the label of a nerd?
Because that's safe. Because he ain't no gangster. That's safe because he's still black. So he got to use the nerd sentiment for the white people. So for they feel safe. This is why he didn't want to really talk about the whole thing about white men. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to get off that. He wanted to slow down. He wanted to go to another subject and stuff like that. But that's what he appeals to. This is why he tries. This is why he tries to put on the button up shirt and do his little news shit in the morning, and how he gets on Fox News, but it's all fake. Just like somebody said earlier, he's a fucking scam artist, and he knows how to basically clickbait and bait people into his little game. He's been doing this for a long time.
Okay.
I mean, but this is my opinion. You can say allegedly, but this is my opinion. This ain't got shit to do with you.
But I have to say allegedly. Go ahead, Triple X.
Yeah, my take on it is, he's trying to stay neutral by saying that. So essentially, I'll put it like this, Platt. It's differences in culture between this race and the other races. This race is very unique, where you pretty much kind of got to come out and classify yourself as something, if you're not going to be that, where people already for sure know what that is, So he's looking for a nice, neutral, safe spot to land, but really, it's just all really one big cover, man, because, like, if you're serious about it, you can see really what it is. It's on him. It's definitely not in him. And he's not really serious about this game at all, Like, when you get into the tricking, all of this other stuff, man, like, he's not that guy, man. He's just a guy with some money with an opinion. That's all it is.
Okay, but hold up. I'm going to go to you, Star P.
But this is the thing about that. When you got money, you do have some type of influence, Platt. No, but
hold up.
Damn, Platt.
Star P,
you killing me, Platt.
I'm coming right to you. Just hold your horse. I'm coming right to you because Triple X open up. He question is up. Damn, you niggas. Y'all made me lose my thought, man. I had
What happened?
What happened?
no, I
He
had a
lost his train of thought. He had his train of thought.
You were talking about the last part of what you said.
Yeah.
How they don't want to be tricks or whatever, but they nerds and they try to hide behind the nerd label.
They have to, man.
They have to. They have to come out. Cause see, that's the thing. That's a nice safety neutral spot. Because if you just come out with it, real one's gonna be like, hey man, you ain't that. You know? But if you come out and you say it first, then neither of us can run up on Anton and be like, you ain't that. Because he ain't never said he was that, and he's come out and say something different. But he's trying to portray and play like it's something else that it is, and it's not that.
Man, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. With Anton,
Go ahead.
I think all of it's cosplay, man.
It's all a game.
I get foster care and saw YouTube as a hustle. I do, man, because it's like all performative. Because who in the fuck wears Coogee sweaters?
Versace robes, right? What player wearing for just Versace robes, man? And Coogee sweaters.
Shit, I'll go
That's what I'm saying.
I'll go get me a motherfucking t-shirt and a motherfucking sweater from Walmart. What the fuck? And I had that shit looking cool. But listen, be looking at
But he talks about that all the time, how black culture this and black culture that, but you are in the thick of it all. You try to wear all the brands, you try to have all the bitches you pay for, over there, he just doing so much. And he tried to act tough. Did he not say that he would hop in the car and then he would roll down on niggas?
Yeah. Then he
come on, man.
That. Yeah, if you really gonna be that arrogant, cocky guy, you got to stand on that, man. You can't press reverse on that when the heat turns up.
That's what he does, bro.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's when I met him. Remember, I just told you when I first met him, he was going hard, and then he apologized. He goes back and forth. That's like he's not solid on anything that he doesn't stand on or stand for anything, bro. Like. And then he's got these brands called like Bag Chaser and stuff like that. But he's making a lot of money off the people that's subscribing to him too.
You know what too? And let me jump in for a quick second. I'm gonna throw you the mic back. Let me get the wheel for a second. I'm glad you brought up Bag Chaser. You know what's interesting about that? We ain't seen one video or testimonial from nobody in that Patreon group praising that Bag Chaser group. I'm wondering, as a man, why is that?
Well, they do. I mean, it's kind of like a members only type of thing. So I'm pretty sure there's people within there that. Right. And this is the thing: if it's been going on this long, I'm sure people get some type of value from it. Yeah, I'm sure it's been going on this long. I'm not saying that he's not successful in some areas in life. Right. What I'm saying is this character, like, it's not gonna last. And this is why he has ups and downs. And my thing is, he runs to the internet. He's been, like they said, he's been doing this shit all week. And Corey was just sitting there being quiet. Yeah. And, real street niggas, that's what they gonna do. I mean, think about if you owe the cartel money, nigga, they not just gonna kill you.
Yeah, we got to watch that though.
Excuse me. Yeah, my bad. I forgot.
Reverse.
The K word. I got you. I can't say the K word. My bad. Forgot. But yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, man. At the end of the day, man, all the BS that you do is gonna come on to the people that you love and the people around you, and it's gonna be like a.
Hold on, we gotta let Star P done dropped. Okay, look. Let me tell you this. If you're a real nigga, Anton, you're a real nigga, you go right back to 5150. You talk to them, y'all go live, and you know what you do? You call Mika over. You say, come here, Mika. And said, Mika, I'm whatever. I don't even know why y'all together, but anyhow, you let her know you can go in where you want. You want to go back with me or you want to stay here? Because I got you. You want to stay here? Go this amount for the hotel room, and then until you get yourself together, he's gonna be giving you the advice on doing what you want him to do. You got to do that as a man. See that? Then guess what, Anton? I respect you after that. That's a real nigga. Whether you get it or don't, you playing by the rules, man. Fuck all this run the court and shit like that because you get your feelings hurt. That ain't playing by the rules. That's called bitching
Oh, he
up.
running the court because his daughter's face was shown. That's why.
He don't have to run
But
the court though.
but that's public, bro. I mean, if it's public, it's public. Although she's a minor,
that's
and I
true.
don't agree with that.
I'm gonna
I
say
don't agree with the minor.
none of us think a minor should be did the way Corey did.
He shouldn't have done
But
it.
Yeah,
it's still an option for him to file suit. Period.
Yeah.
Are you gonna take that option?
Yeah. My thing is he brought this on himself too.
he did.
He brought this on
He
himself.
did.
Now Corey, he should not
Talking all that shit for a whole week.
Yeah, but he took a victory lap. See, if he'd have went back and the next day he'd have been like, look, that shit got out of hand. We both took it too far. This, that, and other. And it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. Corey probably wouldn't have took it to that level, you know. But when you
he should have came at it. Breezy said he should have came at it how Mika did.
Yeah.
If he would have stopped talking shit for all week and see, because then Corey would have. He was quiet anyway, so if he would have came back, it wouldn't have been what it is right now. But he felt some type of way, and that's why he asked the nigga outside because he got punked. That's what happened. The nigga walked up to you in your face and said, "Say it again." And not only did he walk up to you, nigga, he was in your personal space.
Yeah, he got in your face.
Yeah, he got in your personal space, player, and you did nothing.
Yeah,
that's not happening.
When Corey
you ain't gonna allow a real man is not gonna allow that, man.
Yeah,
nope,
you can't.
Nope. When Corey stood up, I would have stood up.
You would have got an elbow, a push, a nudge, or something, nigga, like something.
Yeah,
he did nothing.
Facts.
If you really about that life though, I swear, and this is Corey. He don't understand, and I don't care. You know, Corey is about it. He got a lot of people who follow him. Corey is about that. Y'all just jealous and hating. If you really about that, man, you got to take Mika where he got action at her. Where you know what? I gotta go drink. I gotta go get me a drink. And Corey,
but that ain't even his bitch. That's the whole thing. Hey, bro, that's not his bitch.
Okay, that ain't his woman. But hold up, Corey come in and Corey is all yeah. You know what you do? You sit at the bar, you drink your drink, and then you wait and you wait. You say, okay, that's 5 minutes went by, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Nigga, ain't you done yet? You look around, and then you go, hold up. You go back to the table. Say, you good? She said, I'm good. And then you say, hey, nigga, you better. I said, nigga, you better go online and fix that shit. I gave you action to the bitch, nigga, and she turned you down. Go online and fix it. See, but he don't want to play. He want to claim it, but he don't want to play by the rules.
Go on,
my nigga, Platt.
Go on, Platt. Go on.
My nigga Platt been cracking me up this week, man. That's my nigga.
like he know anything about that, Platt. Like he go adhere to the rules. Get the shit the hell out of here, man. He don't know.
That's my dog, man. I love Platt, man. I like coming over here, man. That's my homie. I don't think Platt liked me in the beginning. He's like, man, this nigga tough guy.
Well, no. All I'm saying is he don't understand is you want a woman, everything she do is by choice, not force. So you think you can get her. I ain't in the way. Hold up. I'm gonna go have myself a drink. Go ahead her. And now the woman who's right, she ain't gonna fuck with him. You know her. You been looking at niggas, somebody, man, you really want to deal with this? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get now you don't have to do that. You can say, man, get the fuck away from me, right? But you say you really want to get you really want, okay, deal with her. And then it's also actually good for them because they see what's out there. Instead of just dealing with you like that, they see these opportunities. Look, you could deal with him. You want to deal with him? You gonna be happy with him? Oh, hell no. There you go. Thank you. Did you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Corey, I mean,
But she know that. Mika know that. Anton gonna trick all them dollars, and Corey ain't gonna do that. Corey got a name. Corey got bitches.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just. I mean, he's a comedian, bro. You don't think that nigga get bitches? That nigga get bitches.
no, he do.
Yeah, it's Corey Holcomb. He got a name. There's bitches that's looking better than her. That's after the nigga just because of his name. Especially
Back.
now that he done went viral. Now the nigga's probably even getting more pussy because he done punked a nigga. So a lot of bitches like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I seen you almost beat that nigga up online. You crazy? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how girls is.
Yep.
I'll never forget it, man. I was at this. It was a little hole in the wall club. I was with my friends, and I had been in there for 3 months, off and on at women. Like, yo, let me get the number and all that. La la la. We drop, we dance and stuff. Get the number, they don't pick up. Shit like that. Shit was doing me like that. I get the number, they don't pick up. Shit like that. And then this one nigga came in. He was with that hating shit, and I don't know what made him think I went in front of him. Right? He did some shit, and then I said, "Fuck this." But I did catch him outside. Nick calls. I went out in front of him, and the whole club spilled out, and I was in that nigga face, and I was telling nigga do something. That nigga wouldn't swing or nothing. I said, "You a punk." I was calling that nigga all the other thing. I swear I'll never forget this moment. The reason I'm telling you guys, you can learn from my mistakes. My motherfucking phone blew up. It was all of those women who wouldn't give me the time of day. After that, hey baby, what you doing? I'm free tonight. And I'm looking at the phone like,
that's how they are, man.
Yeah, I'm like, where the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Where from?
I'll be back, Flat. I'll be back.
Yeah, all of them. I'm free tonight, babe. What you doing? Hey, I'm just calling to check on you. I'm like, what? You calling to check on me? Yeah. So that shit, man. Now, I don't recommend you do it. I don't, but that shit be working, man. All that aggression and shit, that shit be working. That's not my lane, though. See, I'm not that type of dude. I also value my freedom. So I'm not gonna be out there bucking with niggas all night, In fact, they can have your ass. I ain't out there bucking with these niggas, man. Fuck these niggas. Like the stream, man. Support the platform. We got Craigfacts. He spoke out. We got Anton. He's suing Holcomb. We want to know, what's this all about, man? We're trying to figure this thing out. Now, hold up for a minute. Stay up here, Lex. Hold up. We finna go over this real quick. One more time. How about that? One more again.
You got it, Platt.
One more again. One more again. Here we go.
That you are subservient to white man and will publicly speak ill of a black man. This ad hominem strategy of trying to take everybody's focus off the initial argument that you are subservient to white man and will publicly speak ill of a black man before you speak ill of a white man is true. Let's stick to the facts and the argument. Now you're going in deep waters because you think niggas give a fuck about court. So what? Who cares? And bring it.
Do not bring it.
I mean, shit, I ain't got nothing. Hey, at the end of the day.
Damn.
Yeah, he said he don't care nothing about no court, man.
Yeah.
They'll deal with that in court.
Damn. He said, bring it.
People who try to destroy you never fucked with you in the first place. How can
hold up? You hear that triple?
Yeah, that's real talk.
Thank you, man. That nigga, he rung the bell over here, man. I done had so many niggas on my panel. So many of these different niggas was up here fucking with me, but in the end, they was up here for their own reasons, and they never fuck with me, man.
Yeah.
They weren't never cool. It was all off some shit for them. And then to turn around and say they betrayed, they didn't betray. They were just up here on their own bullshit.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man.
An alien invader be given the respect of somebody who's indigenous to this culture. AD and all these other weirdo niggas, these niggas ain't comedians. They don't know about our culture, what it took for us to get here. They are simply trying to reach into the culture and pull whatever they can out of it to use to their benefit. You know what I'm saying? It's like with this new thing with the whole little girl situation, like, so let me get this straight. So you can kick off a war with a nigga. You can disrespect a man. You can be disingenuous. You can lie, and then you want to also try to control the rules of engagement. You can't fire on me and then go to a crowd of people and be like, look how he's responding to me disrespecting him. That's not right. Nah, that ain't how it works. When people go to war, they drop bombs, and whoever dies, dies.
Mm. You want to
Go off. Go off.
Yeah.
Yep, it's that simple.
Mm-hmm.
It's that simple.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Once
Like,
the
people
war
be setting
starts.
traps, bro.
Right.
And traps are designed for you to fall into them. You know what I'm saying? Part of the trap is to get you to go into the trap. That's why mouse traps got the cheese on it, so that the mouse will go to it and then get fucked off. That's how traps work.
Constitution gives us the freedom of speech. Now, YouTube, Facebook, they got their own laws as far as what you can say and how you can say it. But don't put your family in the line of fire and then play victim. You know exactly what we do out here. We speak what the fuck we feel. So the fact that you try to booby trap my freedom of speech so you can take advantage of it, it's like, bro, you ain't the only person with paper. You can get lawyers. Niggas got money to fight that. But you know what I'm saying? So let's stick to the script. The homie raised the stakes. Now, the difference between rich dudes and poor dudes is rich dudes can fight things in court. So if you ain't got the money to go to war with somebody that got bread, it's best you shut your mouth. But this is a case where two dudes got the bread. But that reputation shit, that trying to snatch somebody's reputation, that's the manipulation part. That ain't real. If you standing on a real principle, stick to your principles. This ad hominem strategy of trying to take everybody's focus off the initial argument that you are subservient to white man and will publicly speak ill of a black man before you speak ill of a white man is true. Let's stick to the facts and the argument.
There you go. Like the stream, man. Like the stream. Man. Yeah, no, he's 100% correct. Like the stream, man. Support the platform, man. We got the
join man. It's like, see, that's what I hate too, is they really couldn't get into that conversation. And I wish Craig would have been there, to been able to kind of monitor and kind of direct the panel a little bit better, man, because like it was just them. And like with Darlene didn't really do too much interjecting, and I don't think she's too knowledgeable either about what they was talking about. So if you'd had Craig there, he could have popped in and been like, well, what about this? What about that? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You got to know the right questions to ask Anton.
You do. And they don't. Look, appreciate your Triple X, man. We finna go ahead and shut this down, man. Look, don't be a stranger, man. You already subscribed, right? You already subscribed, got a wrench?
Yo, Platt, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, brother. You can't hear me. Like the stream, man. Support the platform. We finna go ahead and shut this down, man. We appreciate you guys, man. We out.